Last session, after having just after we had just finished battling the illegal traders, we'll call them, the party freed all the slaves, grouped them all up, and marched towards the captain of the guard's outpost, where, after a brief discussion, we managed to persuade him to drop all but one charge on Innie, as well as Innie keeping his magical sword. We got all the slaves freed, and the ones that weren't freed were pretty much freed as well. And in exchange, the captain has permission to spread the information however best suits himself. After that, we went back to Innie's house, where some talking happened, but I was very tired. And then, the next morning, we went out and fought. First, Innie and Tyler battled each other.
This is late at night because you couldn't long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is, I suppose, early morning by 1 and 2.
Yeah. And we also, Tep and I were doing some training on the side. And then, after Tyler won his fight against Innie, I asked him if he wanted to fight me instead. He seemed quite willing, which, to be honest, was surprising. I thought he would talk about how I'm a child again. But I suppose he won't probably be saying that anymore about me, because I held him in place and then touched him with my hand and he fell over. Almost shocked he didn't die. Very lucky.
100 damage.
Okay.
It hurt.
I think it was like a crit level 4.
Yeah, level
Inflict
4
wounds.
spell slot, inflict wounds,
And I didn't
14d10 times 2.
What the fuck?
All of these dice here were rolled.
What the fuck?
Do you know how scared I was for Tyler's death? Do you know how horrified I was?
Yeah, they were rolled and then doubled, mind you.
Yeah. It was something.
much did
Tevin
you
probably
get?
saw it, and we went with you were just training mostly by yourself while those lunatics fought each other.
Yep.
Kevin probably saw that I tried to dig a hole in his cover himself and be like, no!
Fair enough, man. That was scary shit. That was so scary. I don't want to fight you.
So we're now at the odd bit where it's about 4 or 5 in the morning, and if you want, you can long rest. But you have to go to the trial in other people's version of morning in about 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna long rest. I have a cup of coffee though.
I thought you had let us long rest, and that's why we're up so
You
late.
long rested when you got back to the house in the afternoon. And since then it's at the night, and you can take a long rest because you essentially woke up with the evening being your morning.
Yeah.
You can take a long rest, but you might risk missing things, or at least can't take the
Okay.
full benefits if you want to go somewhere. You
do
could
a
probably all sleep through the day. You've nothing to do.
We could also just short rest instead.
You could short rest.
Yeah, I'll short rest.
Yeah. Well, I'm not missing anything except
Yeah,
one
neither.
spell slot or 2 spell slots.
I ain't missing nothing.
I just want
You have
to
like
get
your
rid
lightning
back.
charge things. Can you get rid of some of them? Because I let you replenish.
Yeah.
Move on a bit.
Oh, we got to use them.
I think I get half of mine back anyway.
Well, if you get them back on short rest, that's fine.
No long rest. I only used one against you.
Yeah, but you used 3 against
Oh,
Innie.
that's a good point,
Yeah,
so
so
they're all gone.
I let Tyler get his stuff back to fight Yvonne so that it was people practicing out their level up. But you don't get to keep it because you haven't long rested.
Yeah. No.
You let Tyler keep it so he could actually have a chance, but he didn't.
There was no
That's
shot.
true. That's how that was the intention. Okay, so the lot of you take a short rest when you go back and sleep, and then wake up in the morning. Short rest. I think you're clear for levels of exhaustion then. How long
Well,
can you long rest without?
well, we already have long rested. Long resting clears you from a level of
Ah,
exhaustion
right.
for 24 hours odd.
Oh, so you're fine, right?
Yeah. It would be very strange if you slept through the day and then in the night became exhausted.
Yeah. You'll readjust your sleep schedules eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or you can go off and travel during the night.
That's
That
not
works too.
a bad show.
I do remember when Nyla was trying to be nocturnal with the Diana party. It was at least it was only 4 hours she had to trance, but it was difficult to manage.
Especially when Tyler can't see shit in the dark.
Yeah, I'm kind of a helpless babe in the dark. It's not good.
So you go back, you wake up in the morning, as if you never went off and disappeared in the middle of the night. No one particularly comments on it because they all want to sleep before you.
Fair enough.
You're possibly woken up by your father.
Yeah.
Innie,
Yes.
I suggest you get up. We've got your trial today.
I know. I'm tired. I'll get up later.
Innie,
No.
I'll be back. You hear a thump, and then your father walks off down the corridor, and the door opens and your brother rushes in.
Oh no!
That is cruel.
Innie, get up!
You gotta
I
save
will
brothers.
use my blanket, and I'll hug him, and I'll keep him there.
This would work better if he couldn't change his size.
I'll get up.
Kato was thrilled that you played with him. You're possibly less so. You've definitely been woken by movement and
Yeah.
Kato and Innie squabbling.
So mean.
What's up there?
It's fair enough. I've done that with Christine and Curtis before.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, you've done in real life. Okay, so you get up, what do you want to do with your snake at the moment?
I want to keep it around my wrist,
Okay.
but everything else I'm leaving in my bedroom, except my clothes, of course.
Alright, so Celia's with you for the day, Dewey's probably with you at the moment. Right, I'll assume you just go and get yourself some breakfast. After that, Yvonne, you're up, so you can say if there's any more activities you want to be doing.
Writing in book.
Of course, what are you writing?
Haha, one-shot Tyler.
Fuck you.
No, of course not. She is,
General
writing,
things.
general
This is
things.
what my day was like.
Yeah. I mean, she's not gonna ask for information or anything like that. Oh, God forbid, say where we're going.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I haven't got to do anything today. I probably will just long rest.
you're not waking
My wounds.
Yeah. Oh, the nightmares.
up. Tyler isn't waking up, and with this passive, it's going to be hard to wake him up
Don't do it.
accidentally.
Don't wake me up. Don't do it, please.
Do you want to long rest, or are you getting up?
I think Davin's getting up.
Okay, so you get up and join Innie at breakfast, and after a bit, Yvonne joins you after.
Trudging downstairs.
Must be a small exchange about still having that dragon. Sad. And the strange things that the dragon lives with have finally come around to your grandmother. Slightly hostile before. So you'll have breakfast. Tyler is still in bed and not getting up anytime soon.
Lazy bastard.
That's fine
I
with
could
me.
wake him up just to be mean.
I will punch you.
You
I could
can
send
if
Kate
you
out.
want.
Tip and
Punch Kato.
Do you want to wake Tyler up?
I
Can
think-
you announce your plans?
I think we should let him sleep. I've never actually charged someone with that much necrotic energy before. I figured he could take it, but if he wants to sleep, I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
his friend is going to court.
Any, I'm
That
sure,
doesn't-
will be
That'll
fine.
be
Do you
fine.
want Tyler to support you?
Nah, I don't think any of you should really be there. Maybe Yvonne, because Yvonne was the mastermind of this plan.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I've had to take time off work and I will be attending.
I'm sorry.
Well, better that I know about it than not. It should have been one thing to hear about. Oh, by the way, your son's been thrown in jail after the trial. But you said you came to a deal. This shouldn't be too harsh a punishment.
Hopefully.
Oh, you knew what the law was, Innie.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking about anything other than Maris has been kidnapped. Well, let's get him back.
So let's...
And with the extenuating circumstances, they should be more lenient on you.
But let's suppose they aren't. What can we be expecting?
Well,
Life, debt, slavery, cut my hands or fingers off. There's a range.
as a convicted, technically, if you're found guilty, this is, which you will be,
Yeah.
criminal, you won't be able to vote because being a criminal stops you voting.
Yep.
You ought to leave your swords here.
Oh, 100% not taking them there.
It's possible one of the other things may be an order of the court that you not make any more swords.
But
on the chance
You know
that they turn
what?
out cursed.
I will take that. There are other things than swords.
Who needs swords? You can make moles! Morning stars are axes. Yeah. Be fine.
So if you two aren't coming, you're free to spend the day here or wherever you spend your time.
I'll join.
In that case, Stefan, do you want to come or you want to babysit again?
Oh, I'm gonna have to babysit, aren't I?
You don't have to. Tyler's here. Sure, Kato would.
Tyler sleeps like a rock.
I do.
Tyler, they could burn down the house, and the only
Oh,
thing
they
that's
can't.
gonna be left is Tyler's body,
They can't.
probably still alive.
They can't. My dad made sure this house can't go up in flames.
But
Although there are other things that could happen, that might be best you say.
If you want to go for now, both of the twins are here. They should have it under control, and no one's really working today. At
That's
least,
good.
because everyone has to go and vote.
I can babysit. You owe me. Kato!
I'm feeding you!
Kato, hi.
Hi!
I'm
And they
babysitting
terminated you.
today. Oh, that's so adorable, but it's also traumatizing. Let's have some fun today while your brother's in.
Let's play it! I might beat you this time!
Oh, you really think so? Okay.
They do not beat you this time. But they really try.
Yeah, trying to go behind him, the tail just grabs.
Ambushes.
Yeah.
Even then, your AC is probably beyond children. So,
He's also just on high alert. Like,
so you spend
Oh,
the day doing much better training than you did last night.
Still sleeps through all of it. All the
So-
rushing in the house.
Yes.
You guys are running
In the
around me in
morning.
bed. No idea.
You two go with your father, Darren, I think it was.
Possibly. We had this exact same conversation last time.
It's the same as like some guy from Dragon Prince. I know that. I just can't remember their name. I think that was
Viren Sidebinder?
Viren.
Viren.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disguise myself to look like just some nondescript woman.
the old lady from
Probably
the
Old,
elderly.
old lady.
Impressive talents there. Did you train at a wizardry school?
Not a school, no, but my mummy and granny are both experts, so to speak.
Wizardry runs in the family then.
Yes.
I did offer to send Izzy to wizardry school, but he was very insistent I not.
Crevice was cooler.
Before you met Crevice.
Yeah, I'm just saying it was a good decision. Also, I still have magic things I can do. Set things on fire.
Yes, it's probably a good thing you didn't become a wizard. This way you're not an arsonist.
Not yet. Why is she? No, you're not.
Dad, you know that, sister that I met and never actually brought home because she left?
Yes,
It's
the
rather
one who I
funny.
can't
Yeah.
recognise if I ever meet her.
It's rather funny. The first thing she asked me is if I liked arson. You would have liked her.
I would have liked her.
No.
Thank God, any Moxie never met your other dad. and your siblings.
Moxie and Kota together.
Oh
I-
no.
If Moxie did babysitting, I'm sure your father would have liked her.
Moxie babysitting is like the end of the town.
Maybe not then. Just like my money. I worked so hard. Well, if she ever turns up from wherever she is, I'm sure we'll work out our differences.
Hopefully.
At least our house can't be set on fire.
That
if
is
it comes
true.
to that. Do you think your siblings would have liked her?
Kato would.
Hmm.
Maris would have. Yeah. The loud ones would have liked her.
Not Aura? She's not too picky.
Moxie was a challenge. She was a challenge.
Well, hopefully at some point you meet her again, I guess. Does she even know where to send letters to?
She'll probably just send them to the capital if she sends them at all, but I don't know if she knows how to write.
Were you learning? I think you were in the process of
She
learning.
could write Infernal, but I don't think she could write
Yeah.
Common.
She can't write common.
So if you do get any letter, it'd be infernal. Joys.
Uh, This is a cursed communication all round. Yeah, maybe you'll hear of her. Because I don't see letters working out. Wait. Moxie left you a letter? So clearly she can either write Common.
It
She
was
got-
like what she knew of commons. That they're like spelling mistakes
Yeah,
all
'cause
over.
remember Megan specified she spent like an hour writing it.
Hour
or
writing
something.
it, she got help. She was like, "Does this look like it's?"
Who did you get help from? Was it Siri?
She just no. She like random
She was
people in the
around.
street was like,
Random servants help me write.
"Be like, so is this how you spell the word the?"
Okay, so I was going to say otherwise. You've just tried Infernal. What is this?
Yeah, it was just like lots of spelling mistakes.
Still have that letter.
Spelling mistakes, words redone and done and done again. Horrible handwriting. It basically looks like Infernal if you don't realise it's common because of how horrible the handwriting is.
That's great. Right, so you're going to the trial, which is just a room vaguely near the barracks. The building, I mean.
Innie, I'm sorry.
Why?
Not only did I kind of get you into this mess, but also I can't think of any leverage I've got available to get you out of it.
Your one is fine, really. I got myself into this mess. You did specifically ask me if there was any other places we could go, and I said no, the barracks was fine. And I kind of knew that this wasn't going to end well, and the leverage is fine. You've done enough, really. This could be so much worse.
Right, if you say so, I suppose.
But this way, this isn't even for like the slander, which, yeah, thank you for getting me out of that. This is because I made the mistake of taking my sword with me because I thought I was going to get kidnapped, not arrested.
Yeah, but I should have thought about that. I mean, I was careful with magic when I first arrived. I should have been cautious about magic items too.
Your one is fine, really.
Well, just in case, take these, and she hands you 3 bags of money.
Yvonne? No.
Just in case. I'd be happy to have all of the value in those put towards this.
You're getting this all back at the end of the trial.
I can get it all back
You're getting it all back
at some point.
after the trial.
And he's still got the privilege of class.
Thanks to you.
Yes, my name goes a long way.
Yeah,
I
mine's gonna
imagine
go
some
in
things
the-
are already off the table.
Probably.
Probably. They will be. You get there, your father's like, I suggest you go talk to the guards, are you armed?
No, I currently have Sealy around my wrist, which I'm giving to Yvonne to look after, and 3 bags of money, which At least whilst I'm actually on trial.
No?
Oh, please.
No.
Fine, and I have my clothes and 2 bags of money.
Was it 3
All
hours?
right, nothing incriminating.
No?
Good. Well, on your way, I suppose.
What am I actually meant to do?
Go over to the guards, ask where you need to go, and stand around silently while they talk at you, unless they specifically ask you to speak.
This is gonna go wrong. But okay.
Innie, you just need to move where they tell you and do nothing.
Yep. What am I meant to say to them when I walk over? Other than, hi, I'm a potentially convicted criminal. What do I need to do?
I'll come over with you.
Thank you.
Are you coming in with me or going in by yourself?
If I'd rather, if you'd rather I go somewhere else, I'm quite willing to. But I'd appreciate being next to Innie.
You won't be able to be next to Innie.
Right.
Stay with my dad.
If I may.
Yeah, but how they leave you running around by yourself? You're not even adult yet. As someone who has actual children, here's an excuse.
Yep.
Innie.
I raised those kids.
He takes over to the guards. This is my son, Innie. Reporting in for his trial. Yeah. Or us.
I will follow them.
Yeah, and you're led off to a nice criminal court setup, like similar to ones in Harry Potter. Sure, let's go with that. Where you have like a nice chair to sit in the middle where everyone's staring at you.
Oh, yeah.
But you're changing.
Of course.
Well, you got a nice little place to sit down before you get decided to put. It's fine.
Yeah, it could be. It's not an open justice system, so only some people are allowed in. You're allowed in because you're within his father, and generally the more upper class. It's not just random rabble in here, at least. Which I'm sure you're also happy with.
Yeah.
And the commander is obviously, without any conflict of interest, presiding over the trial and also a witness.
Oh, fine.
And the victim. Corruption!
Delightful. He's going swimmingly.
Yeah. You're sleeping through it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just wait till Mallory.
Don't remind me. Don't let me do it. Don't let me go.
He starts off by addressing it. Today, the only charges being pressed are ones of assault and several burns left. As such, he just goes straight to punishment.
Oh.
We have
That's
sufficient
easy.
witnesses already. The entirety of the garrison. There is no question of guilt in terms of using a cursed weapon to harm other people. And therefore, beyond the basic ban from voting that applies to all convicts, there are 2 options that I, in my generosity, have afforded you. For an additional punishment, you can choose to suffer a ban wherein you forge no more swords, be it here or elsewhere. As a citizen, our laws still apply to you, even in foreign territory. And should this condition be failed, further punishments will be incurred. Or else you can end the matter here by sacrificing both of your pinkies to be burnt in the same fashion that your sword did others. You may speak and say your preference.
Can I have a minute to think? It's not an easy choice.
You need these bad boys.
This is your time. We await your answer.
I promise not to forge swords anymore.
Very well. It's concluded. And you are let out and free to go. You also can't go.
Criminal record. Yay!
You have a criminal record, yes.
Well, it's not like you're trying to apply for bookshop. You were just get your adventure. Who needs a criminal record? Probably the more things you've done,
honestly,
the better.
it probably comes like with the CV. How many convictions of murder do you have? 20? That's brilliant.
Great,
You're
you
hired.
can go to this dangerous woods.
Mercenary missions don't count as murder, but I imagine
Oh.
I can just see that now. Someone trying to get a job. It's
That's
like,
another nat one.
and how are you qualified? My murder convictions. I'm sure I'll be a great assassin.
Fair enough.
I will find my dad and Yvonne.
Yeah, outside.
And instantly give the bags back to Yvonne.
Thank you.
From your own personal finances, if you're wanting to be able to vote, you can go and register that
There's no point.
after today for the next vote. But given you've had your trial today, they won't let you vote today.
Say, is there any way to be able to overturn or invalidate a sentence?
Yvonne, it's fine, really.
Or do you know where I could find books
Uh,
that say such?
books. The wizard academies tend to have the monopoly on books. That or a noble family who inherit them. I have, as with my shop, access to some tomes. The only recourse of justice you're suggesting is
Open some windows. The door.
That's alright. Thank you, though.
if on appeal a minor government official approves a rehearing if there's sufficient ambiguity in a case.
Yvonne, everyone saw their hands literally burst into flame when they picked up the sword.
No such thing as a pardon, then?
A pardon? Only got the closest thing to it.
Well, I'm talking
Previously already had one for the slander.
about from another party, such as leader of the country.
The royalty have no real power in Tamari. Beyond being nominally members of the church, and as such agents of Soon,
I didn't say royalty, I said leader of the country. Clearly they aren't the leaders.
you want to get the government, a higher up government official to support you. I don't think anyone would support a losing case like this.
Yvonne, my reputation in Tamari is garbage at worst. I've always been seen as insane. It is a minor conviction of which I'm not allowed to vote. Who's to say I would even be here for the next vote
That
if I'm
one's
an
reversible.
investigator? Exactly. And the other one is I can't forge swords. But there are other things I can forge.
If you wanted to be able to forge
really,
swords
it's
again, you
fine.
could probably appeal to get the punishment switched over to pinkies instead.
It's fine, really. Yvonne, I got off
But that's
so
the
easily.
only
And this is already because of what you've done. You don't have to do anything more.
I heard every word you said.
And don't believe a word of it, do you?
I believe every word you said, I'm just not... I don't care.
Yvonne, we're not even going to be in
If it
a
is weighing on
city
your
or a
conscience, then
town.
you can pay for Innie's right to vote again.
Don't.
That's something that is within your power, possibly.
There's no point. I might not even be in Tamari at the time of the next vote, and it's so many years off I can worry about it then.
That's fair.
The other thing I would say is adventure and maybe your reputation will improve elsewhere. Have you managed to ruin it in Order yet?
No. But yes.
I have. Well, maybe Mulrian's a new slate.
Let's just say there's rumours. There's rumours. But I was travelling with Arif. There were always going to be rumours.
Unfortunate. That's what happens with royalty. Oh, I think it might be worse here.
Yeah. He's a lot more gossipy. Anyway,
I've heard good things about that justice system, but
it is good.
it's beyond our purview. Not very well.
I was almost a criminal as soon as I got there.
How? Anyhow?
Because I walked in knowing stuff I shouldn't know, but you knew that I know those stuff anyway, but Niall was suspicious.
So what? You got thrown in jail for espionage?
No, they thought I was a spy, but Alf just truth-stoned me and they were like, this one believes what they're saying, so clearly they're just crazy. And had Nyla babysit me.
Well, you know,
It's the
of
normal
all the
stuff,
crimes
you know.
to do, that one's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go home. I want to get my souls back.
Of course.
I do that every week.
It's fine. It's all good.
You head back. You seem to be slightly down still, so that's possibly notable to Innie, if you're looking for it.
Yes.
I don't know about down. She's just
Okay.
like
Thoughtful.
clearly thinking
This
through
is injustice.
possibilities.
And I don't like that you're thinking 'cause you're going to get yourself in trouble. It's fine. Really.
Yeah, you already said that.
Kids are frustrating.
Yeah.
They don't
You're a
listen.
child.
Are they back in the house now?
Where are you from?
Elsewhere? Not entirely sure, since I was adopted, if you mean my birthplace. That enough?
Oh, I suppose I can drop it. For all I know, it's a wizard tower in the mountains.
Nope. But good enough.
He moves on to vague, this is how the business has been going. And I managed to buy this quite nice item, sort of thing, with chat with you. And then you get back, and then he heads out with the twins to go vote.
Yep.
And eat out for lunch. Enjoy yourself with your friends. Don't leave without first saying goodbye.
I won't. We still have to wait for Tyler to wake up.
You got blue tack all over you. How did you
It's
manage
blue
that?
dye, but it's
Oh.
also mixed with my skin, which is falling off
I
because of the
see.
bleach.
I thought you were just sweating blue tack.
Also, it's basically blue.
Are you guys back?
Yeah.
Tepin says we're probably Kato hanging off his arm.
And
I will
Dewey
come
sitting on your
pick
head.
Kato up. And
Oh
like,
no, Dewey's on
hold
my
him.
head.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tyler's being boring, so Dewey left.
Fair enough.
You didn't wake up.
Nope.
Little baby brother. How do you enjoy the babysitting, Tevin?
That was not babysitting, that was demon spawn sitting.
Oh, I can do a tiefling.
Yo,
Kato,
Kato,
no!
do a tiefling, do it. Let's see
Tieflings
what
aren't
counts.
demons, Kato. They're tieflings. Don't be rude.
Huh?
I only know the. No one on the street uses that word.
Kato, a lot of the words people use for other people around here are very rude and very mean. You know how sometimes I'm called a cast-off and people get very, well, Maris can get very mad at that when I'm not very mad at that? It's the same thing with calling tieflings demons. It's not good. Tieflings are tieflings.
Okay. But you want to see a tiefling?
Yeah, sure.
And Kato jumps up and down a bit and he goes,
Do a brown one.
and does a tiefling that
Buddy.
looks like it looks like a tiefling variation of Kato's normal human form, which is a smaller version of your father, only slightly different.
Yeah.
So there's not many differences barring the horns and also a small tail that appears. And these slight changing of the eyes.
I don't see tieflings that often. We don't really get tieflings in FX.
It's accurate, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh no, I've seen tieflings before, just not that many.
I might see
What
more
is your
of it
obsession
tomorrow.
with brown ones? Oh, your friend.
Not an
Or your
obsession.
sis.
Don't ask.
How is it?
Don't ask.
Is your friend your sister?
Maybe. Don't ask. It's complicated.
Kato, do you have a tiefling sister?
They never met
I
her.
don't. I have a sister who is a something. She's blue.
Air jealousy.
That. She's blue
Okay.
and boring.
You know what? I won't combat that one. You're kind of right there.
Also, it's Tyler, because Tyler's been sleeping and he's not helping with me putting up with Kato.
Yeah, but like, you did see the damage last night.
Who is Tyler?
It's
Also-
Tyler.
Tyler could fall in a pit of like spikes and would shrug it off.
Yeah, he has
You've
done
got
that.
old again.
But like,
Yes.
How do I do an old tiefling? An intense elderly tiefling.
Is it really like cartoonish wrinkles and stuff?
Yeah, it's clearly not something that Kate has actually seen. It's trying to work on it. So we went with, what does an old human look like in tiefling? I don't think this is very accurate.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have
haven't
no
seen-
idea.
Missed the mark a little bit. Also, Tepin, it's probably for the best that Tyler's not helping out with the kids, because I'm worried he would get angry at them.
No, I've seen Tyler with kids before. When we were in the capital, there was a little, not baby, but there was like a little kid, goat tour that we were with for a bit, and we were travelling with, and Tyler was great with Pygmy. God, the weapons. All the weapons around a kid was not good, but Tyler's good with kids. Especially when they're throwing themselves at him.
Alright, fair enough.
I can't do a gotor.
Like the fucking. Do not want
It's
people.
too many legs.
Yvonne, by the way, I'm going to take off the ring you gave me for the nightmares thing. I'm going to give it back and give this to Tyler. I know I mentioned my nightmares, but they're like very far and few in between, but Tyler has them very frequently about mirrors. I don't know, I've not asked him yet. But he gets them much more often, and it would benefit him more.
The mirror saga ends.
Alright,
Thank you, though.
I'll go give it to him now then, while
Oh,
he's
it doesn't have
asleep.
to be now.
Well, if he's having a nightmare now, I'd want to help.
Am I having a nightmare now?
Probably.
Are you gonna?
Stealth check? Putting this on him while you're asleep?
Not one that goes above anyway.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability, Cat's Grace, so it's a flat roll. That's pretty good.
Compared to your passive.
That's a 6.
Well,
Your
I've got.
passive is -5.
Well, am I because I'm asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, you succeed. It's a 5. You managed.
You managed to not wake Tyler up and put a ring on his finger and leave the room again.
Like just going
Did
onto his
it-
finger.
Did it seem like he was having a nightmare?
Probably.
Gonna cast Warding Bond between us.
Does this mean you get half his nightmare, or
I think so, or at least like the pain from the nightmare, the pain and fear and whatnot.
half the physical reaction? Okay. This is interesting. I mean, you're awake though,
Yes.
not in a.
Well, you knock out.
Yeah.
You fall asleep.
I mean, no, half chances just stick you in the same dream.
That'd be trippy.
Well, there aren't rules for what to do. You sort of enter a waking trance when your body freezes up, but you're not properly asleep. And welcome to Tyler's Nightmare.
Right outside the door, just.
Innie's watching this, by the way. He was definitely following you to see what you did. So this just looks like you're having a vision to him.
Oh, God.
Sealy comes and sits on you because you're being a nice, still statue. Dewey hops over to you for a bit and then sees Tyler and hops over there. You appear in a labyrinth of mirrors that each appear to have a different scene in. A lot of them have scenes of violence from memories of Tyler's past.
Yep.
There's a few figures that crop up multiple times. There's a human who seems to wear nothing but holy symbols on everything, embroidery-wise.
Love them.
A human wielding a maul, probably a maul.
Probably a mole. Had a
Um,
letter from someone.
next to a younger-looking Tyler, who Tyler looks mildly afraid of. Mixed with hero worship, of course.
Yep.
There's a black dragonborn that you see a fair amount, and also it's probably easy enough identifiable. It's a half dragon, but humanoid who has ear fins, proper wings, and a tail, and patches of scales all over.
What colour?
In
Copper, I think.
copper. Who in a lot of the scenes is doing the equivalent of messing around and hitting Tyler or flying off. It seems to be a sort of a nuisance as far as Tyler's concerned, but he's not. You walk through the maze a bit, past these memories, and you come closer to the end, wherein it's you can see ahead of you the rather large mirror that Tyler's currently stuck one hand on, where there's a dragon you can see inside it, which is a red dragon, I think.
One thing I want to try as I approach, because this is trippy,
It sort of is.
I'm going to try and cast Thaumaturgy. I imagine it doesn't work because I'm in a dream, but also dreams
Are you
are
trying to
based off
explode my brain?
belief.
Dreams are based on belief.
Yeah, so, but is it Tyler's belief, or since I'm here, does that matter? No, that's what I'm testing.
Why are you trying to explode my brain? Stop it. Get out. I'm just having my fun nightmare and live with mirrors and shit. Why are you here?
So you're trying to cast them.
If you kill me, I swear to God.
You're briefly jolted out of the waking dream by all the windows slamming open.
Oh, I was trying to boost my voice and call out to Tyler.
Damn.
That's still what happens.
Okay.
It does not appear you have sufficient control of your magic to do it safely.
Okay.
And you resume back to it. When you blink back in, suddenly there's a small snake curled around your shoulders, which is Dewey.
Hello. A dream
who
visitor. Oh, I'm a dream visitor.
sort of sits up and flies over to land on Tyler's shoulder. The first response you see now is Tyler sort of, because you can start doing things now.
Oh, shit.
Dewey has landed on your shoulder and you're half stuck between the nightmare of your friends dying, but also you realise that this is a dream and Dewey is here.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord. Oh, hello, Siri. And I'm just gonna try and just, I suppose, push through the glass. Dreams are weird, man.
You attempt to do that, but it is not budging for you.
Then I suppose I'll crack my knuckles and try and punch through the glass.
Your fist gets stuck.
Tyler?
Fuck.
Tyler?
The fuck? Oh, what are you doing here?
Popped by.
You're not supposed to be my dream. Is this a dream? This is a dream.
I can probably leave if you want. It's very strange. I'm in here and my rational mind is completely calm. But for whatever reason, I do still feel quite spooked and afraid.
You've both got heart rates going. It's
Yeah.
all the physiological symptoms. Slightly less bad for you.
Oh.
About half as bad as it normally is.
You.
This is awful.
Yeah. So, if I may ask, what is all this?
I'll explain to you when I think I'll wake up. Unless I'm stuck here forever.
And why mirrors?
Mirrors, man, I fucking hate them. I got trapped once for
Mirrors.
2 hours.
Groan, sighs, and lean over Tyler.
No! I went to a mirror maze once and I wasn't able to get out without the help of a small child.
Or maybe I could try and guide you out?
I'm gonna put my hand down so you can try and lead me.
Grabs the hand.
You see there's a couple of splitting paths that seem to go beyond this memory which Tyler was stuck at.
She's just gonna start walking in a direction. If I can't guide you out of here with some time, instead I could wake you up if you'd like.
Oh, Bums. I suppose. If you lead me to another dream, I don't mind.
A nice dream, hopefully.
You go along, there's a lot of Tyler disappearing into the middle of the night, leaving his lizard, travelling through the desert.
Oh, it got
Desert
worse.
travel is awful.
You've only got worse, please.
By himself. You know, the point when you run out of water that you can use water to clean all your stuff, like your clothes and your arms, as well as just drinking it. So really sandy.
Yep.
Clothes are not doing so well. And it seems to be vaguely aimless, although at least in one direction.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
eventually, after a lot of twists and turns through this area, you probably reach Ivatordo, where you start seeing, for you, more familiar sights. For you, never been. So there's tent encampments that you pass by, Gotors who are, a couple of Cameltors who are fairly happy, as well as humans who just host you for free because you're there.
Yeah.
And eventually you probably get to Faisal. And
I suppose
see-
getting into this section,
Yeah.
my shaking's gone down probably significantly.
yeah, it's stopped being so much of a nightmare and more of an exploration of I didn't know the maze went this far.
Yeah.
So the symptoms on both of you are lessening. And Stewie seems to be quite interested in
Seem to be doing a bit better.
Yeah, thank you. I was always trapped in that one bit of the maze. Never got this far.
Night after night.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything when I was telling Innie about the ring?
To be quite frank, I think I was... My mum was wondering, like it usually is.
Right. There's a lot more fear in you than I expected, Tyler. I know that anger is born often from fear, but I wasn't aware this much.
Yeah, I suppose anger's a little bit of an easier thing to control rather than fear.
You probably get a similar at the moment, which is, I do remember, which was where you and Arif visited his friend's house,
Oh.
which is one that Dewey sort of sits to stare at, which you probably feel, for your friends as well, a fair amount of sadness at, as opposed to fear, which is a rather different sensation for both of you. And then Dewey considers, looks to be almost hopping in, about to hop in, but you can probably catch you if you want.
Fuck. Don't you dare. I don't want to be sad right now either. Come on, hop on my shoulder. Do I have to roll to grab Snake?
No,
Okay, good.
you're fine. You can
Dream
get
powers.
I won't bother describing Arif, you know what he looks like. Yvonne's now seen him. Goes through, you get to see the whole lovely, slightly bloody amount of corpses that was the revolution in Velaba.
Pulls him away from that quickly.
As well as
Moxie with a ring of fire, going like, you're the Elmo meme.
If we do pass Moxie down that, I'll be like, that's Moxie over there.
I recognise the description.
Yeah.
Holding his
and
severed head.
violent murdering people.
There we go.
What interesting friends you make.
Oh, fucking no. Oh, God.
You see briefly the Dragon Knights and you move on. You head back to Faisal. You've got the fairly calm travel ahead of you after that.
Good.
The assassination attempt that you briefly possibly scoop by, you have filmed no bad things. But it's funny enough for the memory, it's just completely black for you.
Yep.
You just hear sounds of smashing glass,
Screams of pain and...
screams of pain, and get out the way! Out the window.
Yep. Oh, that was fun.
So, what would you like to dream about?
And then you're getting closer to the capital, and eventually, if you keep going, you'll meet the smaller moments of you travelling with Innie, and you two eventually.
Oh, gotta keep it here. Present's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I could probably guide you to a less interestingly abstract dream.
If you could, I wouldn't mind. Don't know where... Actually, if you haven't seen the sea before, I've seen the sea. I want to go back to the beach in Millennium.
You want to go to the beach. with your parents, or to just the beach when it was you
Probably-
alone, or when you were with your friends?
With friends. Dragging Eclipse.
Um,
No, Eclipse. Bling.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is inside your mind. You can make a history or else
Oh.
an insight check.
Both of them are the same. Actually, no, Insight's a little bit better.
Pretty good.
4.
I
Everyone's
think
base
it's
is...
that way. It is not that way.
Aw.
You managed to get to your childhood, but you managed to
That's
completely
fine.
miss your friends on a
Oh,
holiday to the beach.
that's a
So you can
shame.
probably still find a beach one of really small Tyler
Okay.
at the beach playing with shells.
Sure.
Possibly a sea monster back to the town where it
Aw.
cuts off.
I'll throw my shells to the ground and just storm off back to my parents. This is a lot nicer. This is a lot happier.
We're both still sweating.
I know.
I was talking about taking you to entirely different dream, not a part of your memory web. I feel a bit like an intruder, to be honest, but I could
Yeah, how the fuck did you get in here?
magic.
Yeah, take me somewhere else. I don't mind.
How about a dream of the beach and sandcats?
Sandcats?
Sandcats.
They're not cat dragons. Sure.
Dewey hops up.
Oh, dude, you haven't been to the beach yet. You're gonna have a great time. When we...
And then sort of makes his body into a little S curve, fluffs his wings up, and zooms into one of the corners.
Do we follow the snake?
Yep.
Yep. Follow the snake.
And you follow the snake and you're taken to what's not a memory, but what's a general dream wherein there's sand cats running around like it's heaven.
Oh, yo! I reached enlightened, guys.
Before Death never
on
did.
the beach where there's fish that they're eating. And it's fairly nice weather. There's no sea monsters on the horizon.
Oh, good, good.
There's not any towns either, but there's just sand cats and the beach
Just happy days.
and a handful of copper coins in your hand.
Right after that.
Have they been into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dewey sits rather smugly.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Dewey.
Well, I suppose I'll be off now. If I can. She's gonna begin casting a spell, and as her hands overlap, she's just gonna try and snatch the ring off her finger.
Sleight of hand?
Oh god. 10.
Yeah, it's not very hard.
Okay, cool.
You aren't properly there, but fingers isn't. You're doing like that. You're
Yeah.
gonna hit it eventually.
Yeah.
And you take off your one of the rings. And Tyler is left to not nightmares in your long rest.
Oh, yo.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Yvonne just froze and like cast a spell and then
Began sweating
not-
bullets.
and then she just came to consciousness after taking your ring off.
That looked like how I look when I have visions. Are you okay?
His
You-
dreams are not good.
Yeah, I figured. He's not told me about them, but...
He's with sandcats on a beach now, though. I think he's doing really good.
Why does that sound like someone murdered him?
He's in a better place now.
I'm in the best place now.
I have no idea how you did that, but
I
thank you
wasn't
for doing
expecting
for
that to
him.
happen. I was expecting to just be really shaky and afraid for until he woke up, pretty much. I was not expecting to enter into his dream. That was, yeah.
You see Dewey's still curled up over Tyler.
Don't disturb the snake. It's
It went with you?
yeah.
So, like, what you're telling me is that if we're all, like, if one of us is sleeping and the other two are, like, holding your shoulder or something and you do whatever you just did. We could all have like a collective
no,
dream.
No. This is separate. The snake is
Okay.
doing it all on its own.
God, dream Dewey.
I can only do it to myself. Or I suppose if someone else had a platinum ring worth, about 500 gold pieces, then probably we could do that, but I don't think anyone does.
I don't think we wanted to. It was just trying to understand. Okay. Alright.
I'm glad the snake showed up. I was doing my best to try and make Tyler believe I've got dream powers. Because if he believed that I could alter his dream, then I'd actually be able to do it. Belief system,
No.
Snake showed up and just did it for me. Much better.
Superpower snake.
Okay, yeah. I think I've got to stop being surprised by magic at some point, but...
No.
It's a complete
Presumably you took
contrast.
that away from Sleeping Tyler, so you're possibly forever to the conversation if you want to.
Wait, what happened? Oh, what happened?
I'm gonna relay it to
Yeah. You
also
gotta
give
say-
more details to both of them. Not about specific things seen in Mirrors, though. That feels very unfair
Yeah.
to go into someone's dream and then tell their personal information to other people.
Yeah.
So you went.
You get to see Tepin in any meeting, Tyler. Probably saw that briefly.
Yeah.
You saw the disaster that was my meeting, Tyler.
Oh, I saw one of Moxie as well. That was
Oh, really? What'd you see?
What does she look like?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. That was the vision
What
I had
does this
of her.
mean?
Moxie was marching around holding someone's head. That was the first time I saw her.
Suffice it to say, I don't think I would get along too well with Moxie.
I feel very bad for that person. Their feet must
They were from
dragged
what
behind
I
them.
No, the head wasn't attached.
Why are you friends with that? Why are you friends with this woman?
No, you don't understand. She's very cool, and from what I understand, she manipulated and tried to kill her cult friends or something.
Yeah, again!
No,
she was in a cult, I think!
She was born into it, and it was like a culture. It was complicated, okay? And she was leaving it, and there was a lot going on.
I can tell she was holding around a dead man's head.
To be fair, Tyler helped kill the man, so
He
don't
was
put it
blind
all
and
on
deaf.
Moxie.
I almost don't want to meet these people anymore.
But yeah, if you think about that, Tyler helped behead this guy, and Yvonne beat Tyler last night. So imagine what Yvonne could do. Not that you would. I know you
Well,
would. I know
I
you
mean,
never
can
would.
we
But I
not-
mean,
Why
power-wise, you're stronger than her.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
stop
in danger. I feel like I am in danger.
You're in a house in Tamari with 3 Genasi kids and a little druid thing.
But they don't behead men!
I do.
They don't behead men! I'm fine with Yvonne because Yvonne will beat someone to death but then be like, oh no, you don't die. Tyler cut a man's head off!
Well, I don't know if it was Tyler specifically that did it. You can ask him later.
Well, you said Tyler helped.
Helped kill the guy, but I don't know who cut the head off.
Well, then I still don't feel sorry because you're friends with someone who cut someone's
You were
head
also
off.
friends with this person, Tepin.
No, I regret it. I'm friends with...
So you have a minor introspective moment and crisis on Tepin's part, where he maybe rethinks his goals of how to get to know his friends and reach enlightenment, because murder is not the way. And after you spend some time, Tyler will wake up. Not too much time, but a bit.
Hello, Dewey.
Oh, Tyler just woke up, by the way.
How do you know that?
Really, no one gets any privacy if you're around, do they?
Oh, if you wanted, you could have used some of that time to try and introduce Steely to Tepin better, because Dewey wasn't there. But it's up to you.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it would have naturally occurred to Yvonne, but sure.
What's up, Innie?
Oh, right.
I don't mind.
Oh, if you don't mind, then I'll assume you don't do it.
Probably not today.
Okay.
Although once Siobhan said Tyler's woken up, I'm getting up and going to his room.
Gotta tell your boyfriend.
I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, you could have used the ring to check up on Tyler during the warding one. That would have been
Really trippy.
really trippy.
Because you would have gone half of
Yeah, I would have only got half of it.
Strange.
You'd have gotten possibly
The same
the
as Siobhan.
knowledge of what Tyler was what was happening to Tyler, depending on
Yeah.
your role. Beginning to do this again at some point is great.
I will
Just rolls on
Yeah,
nat
just
20 and it's like,
open the door.
Oh, hello, Annie. How was your trial?
Good, I just not allowed to forge swords, but fuck them, they only said swords. There's other things.
Oh, fuck
Um,
yeah. You can make more malls or
Yeah.
morning stars. Oh my god.
They
that's
did
the
give me
best.
the option though. I could have picked that or losing my pinkies, and I did almost consider it. But
You almost lost your fucking pinky.
Well, I really like making swords. Anyway, are you okay?
I can forge so. Yeah, surprisingly, I don't feel that tired.
Are you?
I did have a weird dream though.
It was. That Yvonne was real, by the way. That wasn't a dream. She did magic shit. I gave her the ring she gave me, and she put it on you whilst you were sleeping. And
I didn't realise. Thank
It's
you.
on like the top half of your pinky.
Oh, I suppose I'll put on a more suitable finger.
There's no shot.
No,
Two big
I
fingers.
suppose-
Yeah.
Teeny tiny. There you go.
but like usually when I see you having woken up from nightmares, I mean you're you, so you've probably quite used to it. Yvonne looked like she was gonna have a heart attack or something, and she didn't even get all of it, from what I understand. Are you like?
I slept pretty well. Again, it's a reoccurring nightmare, but I just can't seem to get a good grasp on, I suppose, and be able to move on from it. But I'll tell you soon.
Okay.
Is Yvonne okay?
Yvonne's fine, I think. I may have freaked her out a bit, talking about beheading people.
Oh, do you mean Forham?
Yeah. Teppan's also reconsidering liking you as a friend.
Well, I wasn't the one who beheaded him. I'm the
Yeah,
one who
that's
killed
what
him.
I pointed out. Oh, I didn't know you were the one that killed him. I said you
Yeah.
helped kill him.
No, I killed him in the dark.
Yvonne's
when
just
she
listening
was-
to all of this.
Yeah, a little bit too late. The door opens up and she's holding her book.
Yeah, I killed him.
Devin's behind Yvonne's like,
I'm alright, by the way. Door closes again.
Oh, fair enough.
You know I don't get privacy in this house for my siblings, but you know, you
I
guys,
don't.
I
There's no
figured...
chance. There's no chance of privacy.
No.
Yvonne, can you
And
come
there's
back
even
in?
doors here.
Opens the door.
And I think Kevin's there as well.
Devin's behind Yvonne, just like,
Oh, hey, Tevin. I can talk about the beheading later. How the fuck did you get in my dream?
Well, I was gonna ask Granny about that actually. In the middle of that. Or Mommy. Mommy, probably. I'm not sure. Magic? I wasn't expecting that to be the result.
Sorry, I had to see all that.
Oh, I mean, I was fine.
You sure?
Well, my mind was fine. My body was experiencing very strange effects. But my mind was fine.
That's good. That's good. At least your mind's okay.
Did you enjoy the cat dream?
I did. Oh, they were so friendly. I got to play like with little seashells. We built like a massive sandcastle. Oh, I love cats. I love the beach. And there wasn't any like monsters coming out of the water either. It was fantastic.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Massive water. It was great.
If any of you are visited by
Do you
doing a
think-
dream, by the way, you can probably ask him to change it as you want. He seems to have power over them.
Dude, he's helped me out quite a bit already. I don't know how I saw him in my dream once and he just never left. And he seems to guide me through the maze somewhat. I'm gonna just give Dewey the most love. Oh yeah, beheading. I killed the guy in the dark because he was a horrible man. And it wasn't me that beheaded the guy. It was our friend Nilo.
And then monks you carried around. You're
Yeah.
your part to play.
Yeah.
How bad was this man?
Pretty fucking bad. I think, I mean, our main thing was to free some slaves there. Which we did manage. And then the tieflings that we asked to help us, I think, set fire to some of the buildings and stuff. And
Was that dagger in them?
yeah,
I slept in the same room as her!
oh, I was fucking petrified for you.
Why didn't...
I didn't want to be near Dagger. I
You could
didn't.
have saved me at least.
You know a tiefling called Dagger?
And one called Shield. They were quite the match. I'm surprised it never happened, but it's fine. I mean, yeah, I need to send a letter to them. Shield's pretty cool. But yeah, Dagger was quite the violent one.
I
Tell
can
by the
tell.
name. Yeah. They didn't like me very much, but none of the two things really did. Because I'm male and human.
Sucks to be human, doesn't it, Tyler?
Yeah. I was so scared of speaking in front of them. I thought they were going to take my tongue. Honestly, I was very scared for my life. But I lived.
You did?
I almost don't want to meet your friends anymore.
Most of them aren't like that.
No.
Well, actually,
no.
I don't know about most of your friends. You guys are the only friends
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I wanted to meet your friends to get to know you two better, but now I'm slightly regretting my
Why don't
decision.
you just ask us about us and get to know us?
That's too complicated.
As opposed to finding the friends that left us in the middle of a desert across several different countries that we don't know where they are.
Yeah, because I can ask
That's
you.
easier than asking us about us.
Yeah, because you might not tell me this stuff.
To be fair, I didn't tell these two about the beheading, but I don't think it was that important to
Yeah, it
mention.
wasn't really relevant
You
to any conversations we had.
Well, I've killed plenty of people, but I didn't behead that one. I tried to do that more, and I was like, well, that's a bad idea. So I left it to Nilo. That's actually what happened.
You tried to behead a man with a maul.
Whoa, his head was crushed.
No, we can see why you're not an academic.
Yeah, my parents could too. It's the reason I went to this profession.
Unless you want to keep going with this conversation.
I'm done.
When are you wanting to travel?
I'm not allowed to leave till my dad gets back. I
Well,
don't want to get something with him before I go.
he said that we had to say goodbye to them first. We could just visit him and work and...
I don't think he's working. He's gone out to eat.
Oh, and
But
go.
there's something I want to get for you from him.
That's
You
alright.
can't say no.
No,
You can't say no. You're a kid. I'm an adult. I have supreme authority
can you-
over this. You're getting the thing.
Can you explain that to me? See, just being an adult, I'm not sure if that holds water.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I hate that logic too. But the fact is, you're getting the thing, and you'll like the thing anyway. So please, just let me get the thing, please. Please, Yvonne, please.
Just accept the
Please.
gift, please.
Please.
He'll keep asking,
Please.
I know him.
Please, I'm like on my knees at this point, begging you, please.
Sure,
Please.
but in
Controller.
exchange...
Sort of.
Yeah, in exchange.
You don't come to the forest and you persuade these two to not go as well.
No,
Near certain death lies
No.
in those woods.
no. You can't. You are a child. You can't say, "Don't come. I'm going to die." That's not. No,
Why do
we're
you
going
need to
with
go?
you. Well, alternatively, you could just not go.
My mission in these lands? I want to purge it of this evil influence. We are headed to the sanctum of someone who has gone by many names, but one of them, and quite fitting may I add, the Nightmare Queen.
So really, you really should take Tyler with you. He sounds like an expert in this.
Are you a man of faith, Tyler?
I am.
Do not be surprised if your conviction in the gods is shaken to the point of atheism, despite the fact that they are provable entities. Do not be surprised if you leave whatever place we find with a new god as the one you worship, and indeed it may be one that is not real at all. See, the Nightmare Queen could, with a flick of her hand and a smile on her face, cause us all to crumble to our knees,
And
blood bubbling from our mouths as we watch each other die. And combat is not her specialty. Espionage, persuasion, altering the mind, seeing into the future, raising the dead. There is nothing more terrifying than a ruler of a land whose people will willingly die because they know they will only return to unlife as her thralls.
all the more reason to bring us with you. This person sounds...
Oh, I do not expect success. Thus far I've been able to ensure all of your safety. If you follow me to the forest, I cannot.
Yvonne, I would rather none of us go at all, but if you insist on going, there's no way that I tell Tyler or Teppan are going to let you go there alone. Teppan might.
But also you wouldn't be able to stop me.
Exactly. If we can't stop you, we're going to go with you, and we're going to do our damn best to make sure that we all come back.
You know
And if we don't, well then that fucking sucks, but we're not letting you go alone.
When I was trying to find out information about this place and the character I've mentioned, it was said that those who search for the forest either go mad or don't return. See, I think in both cases the forest is found. I don't think it's particularly hard to find. I just think whatever is found is so horrific that you never return the same. I implore you, stay. For those of you with fear in your hearts,
I
For
don't know
those of
whether
you-
you're looking at me.
for those of you who are smart and wise and noble,
Wise.
stay here.
Well,
There are some forces so evil that they must not be attempted to combat.
Then what exactly are you trying to do by going? If you don't expect
Combat
to
them?
but you're setting yourself up for failure, seems. Well, not failure, but...
I think I'm uniquely situated. I may have better chances than most, and if not, that's fine by me because I do not expect to... I'm living on borrowed time already.
I suppose. I mean, I'll go with you anyway, but since I do plan on coming back, I need to... do I need to
You need to what?
go back to Malarium?
Crusher.
Yeah.
I want to meet that lizard of yours, Tyler.
You'll meet my lizard. I'll make sure of that.
See? Now we can all go make sure you survive, and we can all go meet Crusher.
I will say, people in Malarium don't particularly like me.
Yeah, but the lizard.
Yeah.
And I doubt the woods is going to particularly like you anyway, so
No.
it'll feel like a warm hug when you go to Malarium compared to
Of
the
course.
woods.
It's going to be a warm, delightful...
See, it helps Tyler actually go home without too much fear, because he's faced everything else that could possibly be worse. Come on, Yvonne. You're not going alone. Or you're not going at all.
You
Those
have
are the
no
only
idea
two
the
options.
chasm you're going to enter.
No, I don't. But I'm not going to let you go alone. It's as simple as that.
I'm with Innie on this one. Teppan, it's up to you if you want
Teppan?
to. I know you're quite new at this.
This definitely is not what you signed up for when Tyron and I ambushed you at the tavern, but
Be smart. Coming is not smart.
Oh, yeah,
you can have a coin to flip if you want.
yeah, can I have a coin?
give you a coin.
Kevin's doing a coin flip to see if they go.
Have you got a backup character?
Interesting.
Yeah,
He goes so badly wrong.
he's going. Oh no, I'm going.
Well,
going
me have Tevin going with us as well.
reluctantly.
Your conviction is foolish.
I know.
Yeah, probably. We're probably gonna die, but
It's not like I fear death too much.
Oh my god.
I don't want to die, but rather you not die, and if I can do even the slightest thing about that, then I'll go.
Our only saving grace is that rumours tell that the Nightmare Queen is long vanished. So, I do think death is our worst fate. Although if she was present, there would be worse fates than death.
I guess we hope for death then. That's a new saying.
Do we start travelling now then? Might as well.
Still need to get the thing for Yvonne.
No, I know, but once we got that,
Yeah, we can.
I suppose, or
Is
get
that
my
Yvonne
things.
crying, or is that you
No.
scratching your face?
That's me scratching my face.
Okay.
Oh, Pep, I'm so sorry. He's a trapped boy. Okay.
Okay, after a bit, your father returns.
You know, I got here, I asked for that thing for Yvonne, the little thingy thing. Do you have that? Did you find one?
I'm trying my Robin. Pop
Small
wasn't
dragon thingy. Small little dragon charm thing.
Yes, I managed to find something.
How much is it?
It's an art object. It's a rather small piece,
Yeah.
but that does not mean it is the cheapest you could go for.
Yeah.
I'll part with it for 15 gold.
I have a gem I can give you.
By all means.
I'll run upstairs and get my gem and give it to my dad.
Paying 10 extra gold.
Yep.
It's my dad.
Fair enough.
He only got me out of jail the other day.
Yeah, true.
We want to travel with you today.
It's worth slightly more than what you're wanting is. But I'm certainly willing to take this. Do you want the change?
Sure, why not?
If anyone else is willing to, wanting to sell gems here, I have a nice, fair conversion rate for friends of my son.
I mean, Chloe you already.
Yeah, I thought I pawned off most of them already.
Not mine. I still have my gem.
However much it says it's worth, that's how much gold you get.
Yeah. 25. Oh, I also have out of my pocket. I'll pull the four small crystals. One each for the kids. They're from the crystalline caves.
Right.
Though I don't actually keep in mind they're from the part of the crystalline cave which kept disappearing off this material plane thingy. So I don't know if the crystals are going to do that too. I doubt it because they haven't. But also I've not really been paying much attention to them. They're safe basically. They're fine. They just, if they think they're lost, just tell them it's in a different plane and they won't get upset. And you might be right.
And you're certain these have no harmful effects?
I've been carrying it with me.
Are you certain this has no harmful effects?
Pretty sure it's just rock. Or crystal.
Alright, going off it is.
I need to write that out.
You said you were heading out.
Yep, we're off to hopefully not die, but also maybe death is the better option according to Johan. Yes. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the future telling you anything?
Not about this. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
It'll be protected against future sight.
Oh.
so it could be neither good or bad. But I don't know.
Perhaps you'll live long enough to start a
That's a good point.
coup.
I have visions that have not come to happen yet, and they won't happen in the woods. Admittedly, it's broken once before.
Yeah, you mentioned your visions have failed you.
No, I failed the vision. There's a difference. But the vision is still there, even if it's changed, and my voice is still in it too. So unless that changes, I come back, and I'm not coming back without you guys.
Hopefully that determination takes you all the way, given you've mentioned Felshroud Forest.
Hmm.
I would offer to send people after you if you didn't come back within sufficient time, but yes, I'm not. I would have if I wasn't... Well, I trust you're all capable, and if even the famous Dragon Slayer dies, well, clearly no one in my employ is going to be any better. If we head by the shop...
Yeah.
Well, if you head by the shop, just ask someone to get you out the dragon pendant. I set it aside for you.
Thank you.
I suppose me and Teppan will wait here until you get back, or do
We
you all
need
go
to get
together?
rations, by the way, before we leave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we need 2 days out of the town or die of starvation. Don't even make it to the woods.
Where am I right?
That would be
Zero
a dismal way to go.
Yeah, I also have 0
I
rations.
suppose I'll go haggle with the people.
How much does everyone have? Don't haggle with the people. Go to my dad's
I
shop, you dumbass. I can get you a discount.
We don't sell rations.
Please. Nothing?
We don't sell rations.
Yeah, I know. Nothing?
Please.
Unless you want to eat rocks.
Go to the shop next to my dad's then. Maybe. There's got to be a ration shop around yours. Please, I know I've not been for years, but there has to be something.
You're on your own.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll
Yeah.
go look around.
I have no food.
Actually, can
Yeah,
I go
neither.
back to the same person I intimidated last time?
No, they've moved.
Oh,
food
they
do you have,
moved.
Yvonne?
No.
Sorry.
How much food do you have?
Like none.
I got 0.
I was taking exhaustion from lack of food when we came here, remember?
Yeah.
I was on like 2 levels.
True. Right, so we don't need to worry about water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Yvonne dies.
How many rations
If
do you
Yvonne
think?
dies, we're all fucked anyway.
An absolute fuck ton.
Do you know how far it is? I'm not Tyler's voice. Do you know how far it is to get there?
No idea at all.
I suppose.
Oh, I don't even know where it is. Someone will have to give us a bearing. We'll just walk that direction.
30 each seems reasonable-ish. I'm
Sure.
pretty starved for that.
Yeah, 30 each is probably a good shout.
If maybe we can always hunt as well. So
Yeah.
30 each.
You think you'd be able to carry a barrel of water? Or an empty barrel and I can fill it up with water when we get there?
Yeah.
Or we just
Oh,
take
that
our
would help
water
my back.
skins and you fill those up.
You can
They
make.
might be
I-
lighter to carry.
I can, but it won't be... the magic I use that creates water is able to create quite a lot. So filling a barrel could last us multiple days,
Fair
whereas
enough.
otherwise I need to keep expending magic every single day to refill water skins.
I suppose I can make a makeshift backpack for another barrel, but
It might be easier if we got the barrel and put like 2 slats of wood on it, ski type things. Might just drag it behind.
That's smart.
that's not a bad idea.
Okay, so you want to buy rations.
And a barrel.
I want to haggle.
Barrel. You want to... Okay, you want to haggle. You find a shopkeeper of some description.
Is that 120 rations total, by the way?
Yep.
God, fucking hell,
That
that's
you
so
want.
much.
Yeah.
That's, I think, 240 gold.
No, really?
240 split 4 ways is 60.
Yeah.
60. That's not too bad.
We
We'll have the
double-check
money
that.
since Yvonne gave us 125 each and me 2 random extra.
Wait, how much is it per ration?
I'm pretty sure it's 2 gold.
Is it 2 gold?
It may be 1.
I thought it was like 5 silver.
Let's go with 5 silver.
Oh, I think it is 5 silver,
The
actually.
2 gold
Yeah.
might be the extortionate rate that Tyler paid first, and then he
Yes.
managed to haggle it down to 1, and then managed to intimidate it down to the actual price.
Yeah,
Yo.
5 silver will cost 60 gold total. Yvonne can cover that.
I want to haggle.
Okay, so you want to go to the store and
Yes.
try and buy rations. How many are you wanting?
120.
A bulk buy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That will cost you 120 gold.
that's a little bit.
That's
Well,
That's
first of-
excuse me. That's
like that's
far too much.
You're wanting rather a lot of rations.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
But it's not the
normal
right price.
Yeah, you see, usually when you buy in bulk, the things get cheaper per thing, not more expensive.
Actually, I think he's got a point. We can take our business elsewhere.
All right.
Clearly he doesn't want us to buy 120 from him.
I'll lower it.
2.
Pardon?
What are you lowering it to?
Oh, I thought you stated that as a price.
2 gold.
Yeah, clearly 2 silver.
400. No. 2 silver, of course.
I'll charge you 80.
Is that? That feels still too high, no?
That's too high still.
I'm sorry, sir. You're trying to get me out of my hard-earned money.
Yeah, we only risk
Do
our
any of you have
lives.
specific requirements with your rations?
Vegan or
Yeah.
vegetarian? I'm not sure.
If they're made without suffering, that'd be nice. Do you have
What does that mean in practical
So-
terms?
plants and stuff?
That'll definitely be 80 gold at a fair price.
Very well.
All right, sure.
20 gold each.
That seems
20.
unfair, seeing as I'm jacking the price up 20 gold.
We also just haggled it down to like an actual fair price, so it's fine.
88.
Tippin's still got money.
Still also helpful.
Tippin feels like a rich man. Since you first met him
He's got
on-
5 gold. He's living the life, you know. I don't know how much he actually has, but
He has a fair... compared to what he had when you first met him,
I suppose.
he feels like he is a pimp.
Yeah, I had
Tepin reaches
no money to do
enlightenment
that.
by becoming a sugar daddy.
That's the future I would want to see.
But not for... no, like, he's just got women surrounding him, but
Yeah.
they're all just stroking his...
We're gonna stop by my dad's, and then we can either, spend a few hours walking out, or we can stay here for one last night's sleep, or depends what you all want to do.
Have you said goodbye to your family yet?
Say goodbye to Dad.
Let's stay for the night then.
Yeah, okay. I will meet you guys there as I run over to my dad's shop.
Sure.
Alright.
Don't get hit by stones. People here don't like you that much, no?
They're not gonna stone me.
Look, just be careful, man. I got stones chucked at me. Occasionally, Millennium. Alright, see you back.
Smart with the backwards place.
If you're not strong enough to handle the hits, then you shouldn't be there in the first place. Now onwards.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. But
Tyler
we'll
just
walk
quickly
to the
just
shop.
trauma dumped on us, and none of us realised.
You pick it up from the store attendant, and you head back to your house.
Yeah.
The lot of you, long rest.
Before I do, Yvonne's just gonna fill up a bunch of empty water barrels in the house with water.
Okay. Anything else anyone's wanting to do?
No.
I will find an empty barrel and just quickly nail 2 slabs of wood so they can ski. With you dragging it, because
Yep.
no one else is dragging it.
Well,
I might.
I was gonna say, we can swap out sometimes, no?
Yeah, you 11 hours a day, me half an hour. Actually,
Half an hour.
Sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Sleep the rest of the time.
Well, am I carrying your unconscious body too?
12 and a half hours sleep, let's fucking go.
I wasn't thinking properly. For some reason I had it in my head that there were 12 hours in a day.
And you're getting half an hour of sleep!
No, actually, I'd worked out there were none. It's just
Wow.
got
You said
worse
half
and
an hour.
worse.
Tyler said 11 hours. You'd have had half an hour of sleep.
Oh
You were
man.
told I wanted me to do the maths.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I do that and then I'll go sleep.
For half an hour.
Solid half an hour.
You all sleep. Do you sleep fine?
Have you got a ring now?
Yeah? I'm going to a hellhole, that's fine.
That's possibly affecting some of your sleep, but it's up to you if you think your character would be affected by it.
Yvonne thinks she's big shit. She's not.
Yeah, you got similar feelings, probably. Which probably will fade after in like an hour or so, you know.
What do you mean, sorry?
To go
you
into, like,
haven't
a-
done Warden Bond.
Oh no, oh then you're fine.
Yeah, fuck it.
You are?
Yeah. Just gonna, if Tyler's having a nightmare, guide him to a beach and then yoink.
Dude, I'm having the best dreams now.
So what you do is essentially just before you go to sleep, you're like, okay, right, I'll just drop Tyler off at the beach now and then go.
It's like taking the dog for
You
a walk.
still
where
Yeah.
I go to
Go
bed.
to the beach yourself, but you essentially need to give Dewey the instruction, who seems to just follow Tyler otherwise.
Yeah.
Because snakes, not actually that intelligent.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to make Tyler feel better, but you know.
He's such a cute, dumb little snake. I love him.
He's such a cute
wisdom
fucking
line.
idiot.
Snake's wisdom clearly double
Yeah.
line.
Yep. I love him. Dewey's
Intelligent,
adorable.
I'm really smart, just my wisdom shit.
That's
I got good wisdom.
That's very cool.
And then
My
you
snake's
get
wisdom's
sleep.
12.
I am assuming that you
My
sleep
snake.
fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Tepin,
That was good. He's slightly. I don't know. I think.
Tepin sleeps fine despite the impending doom.
Yeah, I think it's more like Tepin doesn't really like do nightmares because just the nightmare is being in the situation of terror. No,
Fair
he's more just having a rough sleep. Like if anyone walking around, it's just Tepin's just fine, and then he just rolls over. I'm like what?
Tepin's doing monk things in his sleep.
He's just constantly moving in his sleep.
Oh god,
If anyone
sleep
were within
fighting. No.
reach, unarmed strike.
Oh no.
And you've mostly fine dreams. You have said that Yvonne thinks she's completely invincible, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yvonne thinks she's tough shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to kill anyone.
What?
It'd be kind of funny though.
It would be funny.
It'd make everything I said meaningful.
it would mean I'd have to have a third character for this goddamn campaign.
It might be Tepin dying.
If all of you die, I'll have even more nightmares.
If Tepin fucking dies,
Yay!
I bet you.
If any dies, I'll roll the dice, see who inherits his dreams.
No, fuck off.
Well, I figure, but just because you're not around to do it.
Fair enough.
Please.
I swear to God, if the two people that die are me and Steven's characters, it was like, God, our third character.
I have a concept.
We're gonna have to fucking start.
Okay, yeah, so you all sleep fine. You wake up the next morning, you had a fairly bright and early, you say goodbye to all your family who are varying degrees of wow, you're leaving so fast and enjoy your trip.
Enjoy it.
And then the four of you head off. Which direction do you want to go?
Well, first we're probably gonna ask someone who kind of knows the vague direction, and then
So you want to ask Innie's father.
yeah.
Yeah.
He will give you.
Dad, point me to death.
He will say the direction that the rumours say it is, and that's where I've been sending my people.
Alright.
Which is a cardinal direction, I'm sure. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then we go that way.
And then you go that way.
Yeah.
You just keep walking the same way on
Survival
fingers.
checks for travel.
Sorry?
Survival checks for travel.
Who wants to go first?
Everyone, or
I need one from the group.
I'll go.
I can
Last
give someone advantage.
Why not?
Is
Yeah,
it-
same. I can give advantage.
I could do survival.
Okay, so you're doing survival, and one of them presumably is helping you.
20. Well.
It's a dodgy one. I'll roll that one again because it was dodgy. I'm a fair and nice player.
15.
So
Plus anything?
yeah, plus
You
3, so
manage
that's
to keep
18.
going the same way, even with the desert being kind of hard sometimes. You'll keep going, and then it's a bit easier in Tamari. There are more landmarks of just destroyed stuff, but it's still a desert, and there's still one traverse outside the city. It's a bit hard to know what direction means, but you manage. You think pretty much in a straight line. We'll knock off a ration. Assume each ration comes with a water ration.
Yeah. Thank you, Yvonne. Well, also no thanks because I'm having to drag around a massive barrel.
Wait, so
but
how many
It's not
rations do we
full,
have?
it's not full. Okay.
I forgot to put it down. How many rations do we each
30.
have? 30.
So we have 29 now.
So the first day passes relatively uneventfully. Oh wait, no, you. The first day passes. You see hints of scorpions in the sand going into burrows near bits where it's relevant. Occasionally, you see the insect or a bird flying above that is barely visible. But outside of the small wildlife sightings that you get, because the desert isn't quite barren, it's generally just a day of travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want another survival check for the second day.
Who wants to go?
I mean, sure.
And you, do you want to
Yeah,
help?
I can help again.
Oh my god.
More
10.
accurate.
10. Solid 10.
Okay.
And you get lost.
This day,
My survival's the same as yours. I don't understand. It just hates
you
me.
hope you're going in a straight line.
Yep. Mm.
For fuck's sake.
You might be. You're still. You're a bit. It's trying to. You have to go a bit round things sometimes, like rocks, to get your barrel to not hit things and smash. And it means you're not quite going as dead solid as you were the day before. You don't really have any way of telling if you were going straight, but you
suppose.
think you were moderately alright.
God fuck.
Guys, I don't think we've gone straight anyway.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the right way. What do you mean?
We'll get there eventually. Just wait till it screams, I guess.
Or undead.
Or
Yeah, I
undead.
mean, it's how long it takes you to get there is what I'm tracking essentially. Knock off another ration for you on the second day of travel. Third day of travel.
Should I do it again?
Go for it.
Because it seems like I'm the one who can.
I
Whoever
could
wants
always
to go
do
for
it.
the survival check, go for it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, so that is 22.
Okay.
I don't
you grew up in the mountains in a monastery, where you had a sundial, but you were also fairly good at tracking things via the sky for timing as a general thing, and direction, a bit more of that. So by utilising early morning, slightly more, and star positioning, it's not, you haven't specialised in it, but you managed to apply what some of the monks taught you about navigating in the desert, of the theory to the actual practice of it, and you think you managed to correct your course slightly, as you think you went a bit askew the day before.
Unlike Tyler.
And with that, at about the end of the second day of travel,
Third day. This is the third
third
day.
day, which you've knocked off for, you see wolves ahead of you.
Walls.
Yes, there's sandstone walls. They're not as wide as the city were. But they're still fairly significant, rather tall, rather wide walls ahead of you that you can see on the horizon.
Holy shit.
That might be. We're not that close to Verdict, are we?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, I know Verdict was like a massive walled city, but we're definitely not near that.
I didn't really know Apex. I've just led us the way we were told to go. I don't know.
Guys, that doesn't look like a forest. I think we're in Mollerim.
No, it's too quick. No, it's too soon.
I went the way I was told.
So you have suggestions that you're in Verdicta, Molerium, and Epax from the middle of Tamare.
Oh, yeah.
No, I specifically said we're not near that.
And Tepe said, I'm from Apex. I don't know where we are.
Can we just walk around it?
I mean, theoretically,
Avoid it.
if you walk far enough
We can
from
just fucking
Target, you can
climb
get
it.
to Verdicta and Molerium in a straight line, actually.
Yeah?
And the river by Epax.
We were all right.
If you skip all of the towns and you go really far.
Yep,
But
that's what we did.
you don't know where you are.
We just
But there's
sped
walls,
walk.
so you can choose what you want to do. It's almost
Over.
evening. It's about evening time.
We
Can
can't
I
go
make
under.
some
I
check
wanna
to
go
see
over
if
it.
I've
Over.
got any idea where we are if we're in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Make a survival check at disadvantage. You're in a desert.
Okay. See how
Two
well I
nat
know my
20s.
home country.
Oh, my lord.
18.
Okay, you
A 20 and a 60.
look around and go, okay,
I'm
I've been to
manifesting.
2 countries now, 2 tribes. The desert in Ivitordo didn't look the same as in Tamare. Is this Tamare? And you look around and you see specks of dirt and a small glass shard if you kick some sand aside. And what looks like it was almost a small pool at one point that's dried out, and figure that you're still in Tamari because there's small side effects of portals around here.
Do I know what the city is at all? Or whatever the walls are?
You know you are in Tamari.
Damn, nice, okay.
Robin's giving you the scraps.
You're not back where you came from.
Damn.
This
That is
isn't
good.
Target. That's not a walled city.
We can go in the walls.
And most cities aren't really walled in Tamari.
We can always climb this tomorrow morning.
Maybe there's a forest behind.
I could fly up above it quickly.
You could
Yeah.
fly.
With the
You've
Hops on
seen
a
the
broom and
broom.
flies
Oh,
up
the
above it.
broom. I forgot about the broom.
Sealy takes off immediately. How fast are you going?
60 feet.
What's Sealy's flying speed?
I think 60 feet.
55 feet actually.
I'm definitely not dashing though. So if Sealy dashes,
Sealy's racing.
Okay. Okay, dash to keep pace with Sealy then, I guess. Make sure Sealy doesn't get one shot.
Dewey will also take off
Ah,
and fly up with you on your broom, and is faster.
Yep. Dewey's a little bit 60 feet.
I'm doing a full dash then.
You can't quite catch it because of the one turn that you didn't dash, but
Right.
Dewey's a bit ahead of you, Sealy's a bit behind you by this point, and you're trying to go, no, flying snakes! And you pull over above the wall. How far above the wall?
How high is the wall?
I don't got a height for it.
It's high.
It's not like castle height.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Two stories maybe?
That's about
25 odd feet. 60 feet above that.
Okay.
And also scanning for anything flying at me.
Oh, catch! I will fucking murder.
You are nice and paranoid.
Yep.
As you should be.
Make an active perception check. And see if it's lower than your passive.
It is lower than my passive.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Okay. What's your passive again?
21.
21. It's evening. Is it dark? Quite possibly.
I do have dark vision also though.
Yes. But your passive is not 21 then. It is a measly 17.
Oh,
16.
God.
16. Was your thing higher than that then?
No.
Okay.
It was a natural 3 for like
Okay.
9.
In any case, there appears to be, you can't quite see, well actually no, across it, there's a building that appears to be, that's a temple. In the middle with pillars and a fairly wide entranceway. That's sitting, it looks, it's a temple. It's been sitting in the desert by itself. It could be in worse condition, but it's not in its prime. Around it, there's a pool off to the side that appears to have mosaics under it. Sure, tiling underneath it, and it's man-made, you think. And there's a fair amount of desert trees going around it inside the walls, and you can see the edge. All the trees are contained within the walls and surround the temple. You can't see anything moving.
Fly back down to the rest of them.
I was right. I said there'll be trees
There's
behind the
also
wall.
a gate at one side of it that leads you to the temple entrance.
I told you there'd be trees behind the wall. All right.
Alright, so we're at the right spot. Let's bed down here.
We are.
We're at the right spot.
Trees behind the walls.
Like a forest trees.
To you, that's not a forest, that's a small copse of trees. To desert dwellers, totally a forest.
Yeah, I can also probably gather for desert dwellers, yeah, it's a forest. Not as I would understand it, but to you, probably more trees than...
Wait, have you been to an actual forest?
I live in an actual forest.
Wait,
You do?
You do?
That's weird.
Oh, this must be really weird for you then.
Yeah. I'm not used to the sand.
You did,
Where are you
did you
from?
get dropped off in like the middle of a dune and got lost, or did you try and get? Did you not like start from like a town or like a dock?
No, I
or
just started off in the middle of nowhere.
God, no wonder you were lost when we found you.
I understand what Yvonne. Sand is weird.
Have
You
you?
were saying, Kat.
Epax is a lot of mountains. And also, I'm a cat. Fur doesn't mix well with sand. Sand's everywhere, constantly. I know I'm a sand cat, but I was raised in mountains. So, yeah.
Someone just calling you a cat's probably slightly too close to a racial slur.
No,
They're
like
tabaxi.
tapping themselves and said they're Sandcat Tabaxi.
Yeah, he looks like a sand cat. but-
Yeah? Well,
It's
bitch,
different when someone
I
else
call
says
me a
it,
cat,
probably.
not you.
I can call myself a cat. It's like, I'm literally, I'm from Epax. Do you not know anything about Epax?
No, I've never been actually. I do know that we trade with you a lot.
A lot of mountains. I don't think I'm gonna find a lot of sand in mountains.
There's lots of rocky
Never been.
tundra as well.
Yeah, it's cold. It went really high up.
Fair enough.
So basically, yeah. I agree with Yvonne. Sand is weird. Although I
I've
don't
always
see
known
forests
sand.
either. I'm more like
Oh,
I
tundra.
suppose it's weird to you guys, but
I mean, I've seen a field of grass before, which was
You
still
have?
sandy. It was tomorrow.
oh, I suppose.
And you know, I feel like I've seen farms and I've seen glass floors and things, but it's my normal is not your guys' normal.
I'm on the side of Yvonne. I don't like deserts. They're very hot. I get very hot.
I suppose if fur doesn't help,
I don't get.
can you shave it all off? Is
I've
that
told you before. I like my fur.
yeah? But if it's really hot and annoying,
I want to see you guys go to Epax. It's cold there. High up.
I don't know if I get cold. I know I don't get warm.
I want to see Tyler go to Epax.
fine.
Then
Sure.
you'll see why deserts aren't fun.
I mean, deserts aren't fun anyway. They've got plenty of fucking monsters and creatures and dragons.
Try
Unfortunately.
living on the side of a mountain.
Do you get attacked by dragons up there?
There's a lot of dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna
nonsense
say,
there,
yeah.
Like I said, try living on the side of a mountain.
I wouldn't, because I fucking know where
The
dragons
winds
go.
are really strong. Stand too close to the edge and woof, you fall off.
You've been to mountains as well.
I've been to a few places, not for very long.
You desert dwellers are
You're
weird.
very cool.
I told you I've been... Did I tell you I teleported in here?
You would teleport.
No.
No.
Oh.
We actually didn't know how you got here, which was why I was asking where you got
Well,
dropped off.
my mummy and granny teleported the three of us. It's a bit imprecise why I'm not at a town. And then the one teleported them both out.
Oh. Fair enough, I suppose. Like, magic is
Yeah.
crazy. Alright, I'm gonna bed down.
Yep.
It's already quite late now.
Yeah.
Who's taking first watch? I assume Tyler's not taking watch.
I'm sorry my eyes don't work like yours. I'm gonna go to bed.
Do you want to do it or should I do
I'll
it?
take the darkest portion of the night.
I can go first.
I'll
You have 1 second. You
I'll go
said.
last.
And me, sleep.
Yep.
Cry.
Yvonne, before you go to sleep, and I'm going to get the dragon penned out, for your hat. I didn't have anything for when you first asked, and this is what I wanted to get for you from my dad's shop.
Thank you.
So now I have a dragon in my monastery.
By the way, on the note of dark vision, actually, I don't know for certain, but I wouldn't expect it to work where we're going.
Oh.
I think the darkness may be too dark.
What?
Yeah,
In places, perhaps
Sure.
not everywhere. But
yeah, okay.
Okay, that doesn't
Sure.
hurt my feelings. It's fear already. But okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for telling me that right before I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm shocked you're coming anyway, to be honest.
That's what the coin said, so.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll
Check your watch.
maybe I'll reach enlightenment.
In the darkest place where the dark is too dark.
Minus
That's when you
one.
find the light.
Tepin,
14.
Tepin
Okay.
becomes the light.
It passes uneventfully.
Alright.
And that one perception last time with a negative one modifier.
And then I'm up, yeah.
We got a 10 by the
Yeah.
16.
I can't trust you.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
From where you are,
Oh, that's
There's
not good
nothing.
wording. From where you are.
you go for it.
So that's perception.
Mm-hmm.
I can't count.
What was
That's
it?
19.
You are taking your watch, and you manage to notice a sand cat.
I'm
Come
so
here,
jealous.
Come here, my brethren. In cat. Come here, my brethren.
Do you have offerings?
Sadly, I do not. But if you stay here, I do have a friend who really likes sand cats and does very good scratches.
Do they have food?
We all have food, but we can't afford to give it away right now. I'm very sorry about that.
No scorpions for miles.
There
I'm
are.
very hungry.
Why aren't there any scorpions for miles?
Stupid scorpions hiding.
Why?
I want to eat them.
Why are the scorpions hiding? Is it because of that big wall thing?
Mm. Food.
Cool. Hi. Great. Nice to meet you. Maybe you should leave here and go to where the scorpions potentially might be. Just some
Scorpions be
advice.
hiding there too.
Yeah. Why the scorpions? Oh, because you're going to eat them, isn't it? Oh. The life of a humble
I'm
cat.
still young if my stealth is not good enough.
How old are you?
Just an adult now.
Oh, we're the same
Cat's
age.
time is not. Cat's sense of time is.
Pepper's going to go like, oh, I'm just an adult as well.
I
No,
have recently left mummy and siblings.
I've recently left my family too. No, I'm a bit bigger than you.
Do you have food?
I can't spare my food, or my friends will be very angry at me, because the last time I spared food, they got very angry. So I said, yeah, I cannot.
Which of your friends would be happy to spare food?
I don't think any of them. Potentially the one that's sleeping like a rock over there. He loves sand cats. So if you
It's the one that's probably sleeping
So
underneath
if-
me. I'm probably sleeping.
so
on
if you
top of
stay for the
I'm
morning,
trying to get in my dreams.
Nice.
Stay away.
if you stay for the morning, potentially, you can hang around me, and maybe you get some food.
Roll an animal handling.
Little did you know he has proficiency.
I love the idea that all sandcats speak in Shakespearean. Doth thy bequeath mine presence in exchange for trade?
That's 23.
The cat seems won over by this.
Tyler's always like, sand cats, and Tep's like, what? What's up, bro?
and
So
settles down
jealous.
next to you. Licks a bit of the sand out of your fur.
Oh my god, thank you. It's been itching me for so long. Oh my god, I don't get it.
And then after a bit goes and lies on top of Innie, because Innie is very warm.
So you have me and the cat on top
Ma-
of you.
It's gonna be a bit hard to breathe.
Tevin alone.
I don't think the cat makes a difference. It's more like Innie.
Yep.
And the morning comes around, I think, after that. You're not first to wake up.
No.
It will definitely be Yvonne.
And then me.
And
Hello,
then you.
Yvonne.
Hello.
Meet my new friend. And it's just the sand cat.
It's a
Hello.
sand cat lying on top of Innie.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you. Just in a language you don't understand. Oh fuck.
It sits up and looks at you with very big, blinking eyes.
I think they want food. Oh, I think they want food!
God, mime.
Chuck him a ration.
You're the only rations that they meat in.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah. Don't
all-
chuck him a ration, my bad. Silly me.
Can't feed the cat plants.
Instead, I'll open my water skin and it can drink some.
Well, then settle down again. You now wake up,
With a cat on top of you.
which you probably don't immediately notice, but probably will after a second or two.
Hello.
Teppan,
Yes.
are you stroking my back?
No, that's the cat.
There's a cat.
That's the sand cat, yes. I made a friend.
Oh. I'm not moving.
I'm fucking Christ.
I'll like reach behind me and like scratch his head, but otherwise I'm not moving.
They're waiting for
Purring sounds.
they're waiting for Tyler to wake up.
Why?
Seeley, meanwhile, is looking at this interloper.
I stroke Seeley with my other finger.
I mean, you probably can't see Seeley at the angle you're at. You're lying down, just been sleeping, not moving. You can see Seeley starting to get a bit huffy.
Seely's getting a little bit huffy with you, Annie.
Where is she?
Takes your hand and kind of bends it around your back.
Thank you. Let's start scratching Seeley's head.
You have the joy of waking up underneath Innie.
Oh, I knew I was having trouble breathing. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Tyler, I've got your friend. Says to the cat. This is the one that just woke up is the one that's most likely to give you food.
Stefan meows, meows, meows at something that you can't see.
There's a
on
cat
top
on
of
my
Innie.
back.
What's on me?
No, I'm on you. There's a
I
cat
know.
on me.
Oh, okay.
A sand cat.
I'm not moving.
It's a sand cat.
I'm gonna need you to move.
Your arms are long enough to reach around me. I'm not pinning your arms. Just you can stroke the cat, but I'm not moving. There's a cat on my back.
But I can't reach my fucking rations.
Teppan grabs the cat, takes it off. Get off, Tyler.
I'll roll off.
Here you go, Tyler.
I knew I was getting a bit too warm. Oh, hello, cat. Oh my god.
The cat sits, blinks its eyes at you, does a small purr,
They want food.
Oh, here you go.
and will scarf down the food you give it.
Yep.
I told you he'd
Can
give
I
you
stroke
food.
it while it has food?
Yeah?
Yes.
Teppan's got the animal handling already, so.
I mean, it tolerates this quite happily, it's got food.
Oh,
It's too modified. Work plus 2
It's so cute.
with proficiency.
Yes. By the way, suppose we should prepare ourselves for heading down.
Why are you here?
Oh, because that one wants to, do some stuff that might kill us.
You dying?
Potentially.
Avoid gate. Avoid place that eats cats.
Okay, guys! So I just got news from my friend.
Oh yeah?
We're not entering through the gate.
Is this with the helmet?
Yes,
Okay,
Teppan's been wearing the helmet.
Why?
They didn't say gate, they said place that eats cats. I realised they wouldn't know words.
I think we, so we're gonna have to be very, 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 very careful when we enter, because apparently, there is a place there that eats cats.
Oh, well, you're...
You can still turn back.
No,
You're on
but
the
I
road.
think we just need to be a bit more cautious and not, I don't know, walk through the big thing
You haven't seen any.
door.
Is there actually a way into these walls?
Yeah, there's a gate.
Yeah, no, we're not going through that.
I'm inclined to check it
Wow.
out now, to be honest. Previously, I was just gonna fly over. But...
I mean, if it kills cats, I mean, I could try. I'm not a cat.
This thing Tyler could try, not you.
I think it's because there's only cats here.
Oh, that's a good point,
That's
actually.
a good point.
And Yvonne's gonna take off her cloak rug and put it in her bag, and you can see the top she's wearing is like a sort of mini black dress. You can hear clinking of chainmail underneath. Very, very short sleeve,
No.
which is revealing her arms. And aside from that, also her head and hair is completely exposed as well at present.
Alright.
Meow cat.
Why did you take it all off? Not
Um,
that I mind, I just...
Much more comfortable this way. I don't like wearing the thing all the time, but
You could have taken it off ages ago. If you wanted... Okay, sorry.
Shall we?
I don't really want to go towards a place that eats cats.
That's why we'll make sure it's somewhat safe first, and then, you know.
Follow me, this is where the entrance is.
Alright, sure.
Bye, friend.
Come back with food.
Hopefully I'll come back.
I'll give the cat one last
Where's the
stroke.
where's the place that eats cats?
You want me to take you?
Sure. Don't go into it, but just go near it and just.
I'm not telling you to get in the dragon's mouth, just stand
Close
at it and
to.
look at it.
If you die, I get your food.
Yeah, sure. You can have the food if I die.
Food.
You can have the food if I
The
die.
cat sits up and trots away, but you've seen the
Guys.
dangers.
Follow the cat. The cat's showing us the danger.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
normal
sure.
day stuff.
have you filled up the barrel, by the way?
No.
Okay, good.
It sounds like Tyler's been doing all of the dragging and he's not taking his time.
Actually, I would have done that last night, since I want my spell slots when we're in there.
Fair enough. We'll stop
Four
over at some
of,
point.
you plus snakes
Plus
Um,
cat.
I think we could each do one.
are following the
Sure.
cat.
Meow cat.
If you're pulling barrows, your snakes might evacuate to other people.
Yeah, sure. Dewey's probably gonna go to you, Devin.
Now that you don't have the rug on steel, he's even happier to hang off your horn. But possibly curl around on top of your head like a crown.
Mm,
That's adorable.
that's kind of cute.
You got a little snake crown.
Little snake crown.
Sneaky.
Dewey sits as a necklace most of the time. On you.
Just amidst the fur.
Oh, yes, I'm going inside.
You
Yeah.
just see wings.
Oh, God.
Striking lilac. And the cat sound cat takes you over to the gates of the as tall as the wolves.
How about we don't go through the gate? Because according to my cat friend, that thing eats cats.
You're welcome
Place
to
that
go.
eat cats.
Thank you.
Do they go in and just never go out? Or does it actually, like, cats die?
Snuck in. Didn't come back.
Oh, the gate's not an issue then.
Oh yeah, the gate should be
I
fine.
think it's fine. It's
Walk
thing
through the
that
gate.
goes-
You go up and the gates are slightly ajar.
Slip through.
Devin's gonna die.
How are we getting the barrel through?
Bye-bye.
Just become a wall. I'm gonna walk through the. No.
They're
We
going...
can just open the gate. But
Open gates? No.
walk through the gate. That's what I want. We can't just open the gate a bit further.
If Robin says slightly ajar, my mind thought 4.5 inches. But yeah, that probably makes sense.
Slightly ajar. Someone of Yvonne's size can walk through.
Alright, I
And possibly sound cats.
suppose I'll open the door.
Tepin is definitely trying to just be like, oh no, it eats cats.
Tepin, you can wait out here if you want.
Or I can just not go through the gate and just, I don't know.
Tevin, do you want me to hold your hand while we go through?
If
It's
you
not
want
that
to
bad.
climb the wall, you do have a climbing speed.
Oh, he's gonna climb the wall.
Alright. I'll see you on the other side, I suppose.
You three have walked through. You see a rather lovely little area of trees. And further off in the distance,
A pile of
water
dead
to the
cats.
side of them. Rather, it's ramshackle, but it's not falling to pieces. Ruins. Temple. Up a path.
Oh, Yvonne, there's water there.
Oh, I don't trust that water.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know, I'll trust Yvonne in this.
Can I go have a look at trees? It's
Mm-hmm.
been a while, probably.
On the other side of the wall, for sure, by now. You go over to a tree. And you've seen trees in maybe 2s or 3s. You've possibly been to a busy oasis or two, but
Probably, but
trees are a bit scarce.
can I identify what type of tree this is? Probably not.
Okay,
It's a
so-
tree. It's a tree.
A desert tree.
Alright.
So you don't identify that. The four of you are currently standing in there. You start to hear shuffling.
Which direction? Where?
Between not the direction of the temple, but basically all the other three sides of your group.
We're surrounded.
What?
I'm sorry.
Pulls his shield out.
Roll
My
initiative.
swords.
When do you need to leave?
I top up on
Bruh.
4:30.
What time is it now?
Why am I wrong?
It's 10 to 4. So.
What did you get that you went, bruh? Oh.
I went Brock because I missed the thing and then got it too.
Oh, you did a Michelle.
I did do Michelle.
Fuck you.
16? No, it's 15 numbers.
Someone make a
21.
Michelle.
That's 19.
All of you are like, yeah, 17, 19, 21. I'm like, 2?
Davies, what were you?
19.
Cool.
It's funny because you
So-
saw everything first.
Dum.
You're so like,
It's because I'm
We're
putting my
surrounded. The
shield
others.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a we're surrounded, all of us surrounded.
yeah, we're surrounded.
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Yvonne's not allowed to fight, of course not.
No.
She's a kid.
She beat me.
Takes out Tyler by touching him.
It was not
But it's
fun.
also
though.
Yvonne and she's small and like she's powerful, but like someone flicks her and she's over dead,
Yeah.
dying on the floor.
Aw.
I am dying.
You're
More
so
Yvonne could
nice.
kill a man, but
More
also a man could kill Yvonne.
If Tyler flicked Yvonne, dying on the floor,
I-
killed over.
No.
Yeah, well, you flicked me with your maul, and we know how that ended, so...
Yeah, I suppose. Try. My intelligence isn't high enough. I'm too dumb to.
It was wisdom. It was
Oh.
actually both of them.
I was both,
Yeah, you
yeah.
got fucked on both fronts.
Cry.
Yeah, just Tepin has no charisma, so don't do anything charisma based with Tepin.
Why don't you know?
Good
I
to
don't know.
know.
Who has the charisma of the group?
I have a 10.
I have one.
I don't think any of you are charismatic.
Mine's not negative.
Mine's
Yeah, not negative is good.
mine's
Yeah,
negative.
Mine's just neutral,
Mine's a negative.
which is impressive for me.
I don't think Yvonne's that charismatic.
I still think she is the highest, though.
Probably.
What is it?
12, I believe.
Yeah, mine's 12.
Mine's a 9.
Mine's 10.
You and Tyler
Yeah.
are moderately more charismatic than your average person.
I think for
Yeah.
Yvonne, it's not even necessarily charismatic. It's more just like creepy
Convincing.
and knows what she's doing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
I'm just a local insane person.
Yeah.
Tepin just isn't charismatic. He is less charismatic than the average person.
That's okay. That's fine.
I think that's a fair assessment.
No, I've been stabbed.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Oh, is it Hannah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I did it yesterday.
I thought Stephen just randomly decided to draw a dagger on his arm.
What should we do? If you could do that. Can,
Oh, you're
Okay.
doing the thing?
Yeah.
Where is the initiative?
Here, Michelle got 21, Megan got 19, I got 16, Stephen got 2, but I don't know what his modifier is.
2.
0.
It's
It's a 2.
So 21 is...
Actually.
Me.
Michelle. 19 is Tepin.
10.
And
Innie
Tyler
has
always wants to go
16,
first.
and
I don't understand it.
Yvonne got 2.
To be fair, that's 3.
I can lead us, but you're the only one who's rushing out into battle first.
Battle ready, always. So ready.
You and your roll.
Let me
honey.
roll. Let me.
I did used to get that
Okay.
one, so.
They don't get a surprise round.
Oh,
You
oh
notice
yes.
them, I think.
What?
Okay,
Very
you can now point out to everyone else, so you can all have an excuse of finding it. Ted probably sees them on his own, but you two need to
We
point
need
it out.
we need
Um,
help. We're blind.
But there's skeletal and half rotting
Oh, no.
figures, respectively,
Oh no.
visible now that you look at them in a horseshoe shape, I suppose, around you. If you want, you can make a map for this.
Yep. Do you wanna go grab something upstairs?
It's already next to Robin.
Oh.
Where?
Other side.
Are we
Yep.
blind?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
The thingy. We were looking
That is
for.
not the thing.
Well,
It's
It
the
is a
plastic
That's the
things.
new thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we were looking for like the glass thingy,
I see.
and you gave us no indication that it was not the glass thingy.
Right.
Is this new forever map?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not? If one's
Whoa, what's this?
This is a map. Map is cool.
We can draw in it and actually see what's on it.
Don't let me stop you. Keep going, Robin.
Um,
Oh shit.
go.
We can probably be fine with half that size.
Oh no, we've got these actually. I can use
Yeah.
these.
Actually, I had the Go-Go's. No, I don't. I put them on.
Not for us, you don't. You've got like Randry and Mila and whatnot.
Yeah. I thought we had Go-Go's. Yo.
Wouldn't
Black.
it
No.
be easier
What?
to put us all the same colour and then all the people were fighting the same colour?
But
No, you need
Let's
to
see.
identify yourselves.
Oh, okay.
There's Tyler.
thank you.
Maybe I'll do that
I don't
You-
think you need these. Take your
Why do I have
It
yellow?
would be appreciated though.
to draw on the thingies.
yellow.
I gave you yellow because you got yellow thing.
Now, where would the things be around us? I need to know who I can nuke. I suppose.
Yeah.
Triangle formation! Yeah!
Set them out. You just push them off. I can't push them out of
I don't-
existence.
I don't care, what do you mean?
For Teppen side.
These are very cool.
Oh,
Yep.
let's select them.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna get
Oh my god, how
startled.
many of them are there?
Many. We're gonna cry.
3, 9, 3, 6, 9. I believe. But I may have counted that wrong because I'm dumb. Nope, 10.
Yeah, 5 each.
I
No,
didn't
it's-
count wrong because I was dumb. I counted wrong because Michelle
And-
was holding the thing hostage.
I'm sorry.
So level bastard.
I assume there was a horseshoe shape now.
Yeah.
How close are they to us?
Probably a bit further away than that because you only just heard them.
Oh. Boink. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Oh, you have your thingy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, this is my turn first then.
He's half in, half out. There.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? Yvonne just does like a semicircle.
They're
There's
skeletal.
trees here, okay? We're not looking for monsters, even though it's a monster forest.
Oh no, Teppen's gonna have to just use his fists.
Why?
Okay.
They're like skeletons. What do you think a fucking spear's gonna do?
Which one can
Ha!
I get?
Oh no, I
Break
went.
the bones, Megan.
Oh no, I went through your.
You can still use the spear without D&D.
I
And also you
suppose.
can like instead of
That's not.
jabbing,
It's
you
not
can
close enough.
I know, but sometimes only magical things work, and his spear isn't magical.
If it was a 1 closer. 5,
That's what I meant.
10. It's not within 15 feet.
No.
It's within 10 feet.
Try doing this bit, but
Cry.
then Robin probably be like.
But I suppose I can still get 2. Alright. I will run up to these 2 douchebags.
You running
You run
towards
straight
them?
up to 2 skeletons.
And I'm going to rage. And then as I'm raging, I will use my ability. As my lightning strikes out of me and there's a small, like, cloud with, storm clouds, I will use my lightning arc. Yeah.
Note damage on them with pens, like
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time,
sure.
so do
Choose a number of creatures. Yeah. And each of them will take 1d6. So that becomes 2. So that's just 2. And I suppose I will. That's my bonus action. No. Okay, yeah, bonus action. Okay, so I will hit. I will smack. I suppose that one. With my maul.
Okay. Note down damage.
And I'll be using Reckless.
Okay.
So any attack against me has advantage. So you know. That is a 19.
I didn't know that down right.
Tyler wasn't able to hit all.
Well, maybe.
You're rolling 3 dice.
I suppose.
It's better odds than anyone else.
That's a good point.
Well, no, we were rolling 3 dice trying to hit Koldik. It was just all disadvantage
20.
instead of advantage.
Okay.
So that was a 19 and a 26.
Alright.
So yeah.
Nice.
Choose your first target, do damage, and see if that one's still standing, and if not, do damage to a different one.
Alright, sure. So that would be...
Did you roll the d6 lightning first?
yeah. So... 6.
Oh wow, yeah.
Solid.
You're just critting with everything, aren't you?
Apparently.
Please do. This goes faster then.
So...
And it means we don't die.
Okay, since I'm okay. What am I doing? Help me. That's my more, so 2d6.
Yep. Plus 4 on the first hit.
Yeah. Actually, would it be plus? There's plus an extra 2 because I'm raging.
Plus 6 then. Oh dang. 12. Oh, 14.
Yeah, 14. So 14 on the first dude.
So that's a total of 20 damage one skeleton has taken.
That one.
You crush its skull in, and it falls to the ground.
Solid. I'm gonna.
Legend beyond recognition.
It's destroyed. Yes.
Yeah, it's dead. I'm gonna run
Oh
to
my
this
God.
guy
Only
and
20
do damage to him. Then.
And that's the crit.
Yeah, so that's 4d6.
Yep. Plus 6.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Wait, no. Would it be? Would it? Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
More damage. And this one's also already taken 6.
6, 10, 14, 15.
Probably.
So this is 21.
Plus
So
the 6
I
on
assume
top.
you don't
Tyler
want to write
took
it
the
on if
first
I don't
turn
have
there to completely smash up 2 skeletons in his rage.
Oh yeah, I'm screaming this entire time. Don't really want to be screaming at the table, but definitely a battle cry of sorts, you know.
You can do a brief one.
You know, there you
Yeah. And then next we have. Yeah. What are you doing?
Me.
No, it's 10.
It's happened.
Teflon. Cool. I was asking that.
So I think the first thing Tepin does is scream because they're moving skeletons.
And
go.
zombies.
Need to eat.
Oh, fuck. And he's like, I'm gonna jump. She's gonna do something. And he just rushes to the nearest one he sees and just stabs it with his spear.
Okay.
This motherfucker.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Fuck him up. Dip.
Own him.
Yeah.
Do it, babies. Go on.
That's like 15.
They're a skeleton.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's a
hit.
15.
Is it?
Oh, and okay, and then
Get above a 13 or a 13 in your head.
and he's gonna do an extra attack. So I'll roll for that one as well.
Higher.
Yeah, that's a hit. So then that is my spear, and he also has his lightning spear. Why did I do that? Where's my D8? There you go. So this is the first hit. So that is 9 and a plus a 3, so that's 12. And then his second hit.
5. 4. 17 total.
17.
Okay, so your first attack, I think, is you running up and with your sprint, charging up the lightning of your spear and smashing it into the skeleton. It looks like it almost fell apart with that hit, but it's still standing, and then you hit it and it falls to pieces.
Yeah, I was going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
If there's another target within 5 feet, or you have extra movement, go for it, but that one's down.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, that one isn't within 5 feet. I think, no, I'll be fine. I'll keep with that then. It's down. The motherfucker's down. I didn't even need to use Flurry of Blows. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. And then it's Innie.
I have darts. I have to use at some point, and these are low health things. So I'll use 2 of my glass darts. Because I have extra attack, and I'll throw it at that one. And it's got a range, it says 20-60 for the range. I don't know what that
20
means.
is normally 60s with disadvantage.
Yeah.
25 is
Disadvantage.
cool.
No,
It
you
was on the line.
you could move 5 feet closer and then.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm
You
done.
can also move, yes. You're not land bound.
okay, that was 10. Okay, you're not good enough yet.
So, and this is +5 each time. +5.
Damn.
They hit.
Definitely 2 hits, yeah.
And, you know, my little damage.
Aww.
It's +4.
Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Is it per thing?
Is that for
No.
strength? That's +4.
Yeah.
You've +4 strength?
No, it's because I'm doing 2, so it's +4 total to the damage that I'm doing.
Oh, I see.
So it's 8 damage total.
Because Cass has big brain for maths, so it already adds it.
Yeah, I do it in bulk, otherwise my brain can't handle it. My little damage.
Big man,
compared to your
Tyler, and
guys.
Teppan.
Yo.
It is still standing after that.
Yeah, there's no surprise.
I mean, you definitely hit. Were there any that you didn't hit with?
No, I got a 17 and 19 as flat rolls, and they were +5.
Yeah.
Easy hit.
My aim's just on point, you know. So great.
What a gamer.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now their turn.
And you guys are standing near them.
I can't. Well, they have advantage on me. So.
You notice that beyond the things attacking you currently, which are mostly just standing around getting slaughtered, from the 2 pillars at the sides of the gates, 2 shapes break out from underneath through presumably an illusory wall because nothing breaks as they move.
Mm.
And what appears to be a skeletal figure with ram's horns on its head.
I'm that
It's
one.
Satan,
Take out the
guys.
leader.
It's Satan.
Who's Satan?
And that's not a normal humanoid skull, as well as a zombie with a few more limbs than it should do, charged towards you.
We've got more from behind.
Thank you.
I think
Yay.
Tyler needs to go be sick on them.
I think Tyler needs to get stuck on them.
Yeah, like sick Tyler on them, like sick on them.
I'm not like a dog. Well,
Yeah, well, if they might do big damage, so you can do boing.
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm the fastest side. I can probably get to them. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, to decipher my notes. What is this?
How could you do this?
I just...
Do I go?
Okay,
I think you're going here.
right.
No, there's no point going back.
Confused myself. They are going to appear.
Oh no! Oh no!
You guys are dead.
Well, maybe.
You're dead.
Which one is that one? Is that the one with the ram horns, or is that the one with extra limbs it shouldn't have?
Oh no, it's next to me!
Yeah.
And
Destroyed.
I have to
I
keep
see.
googling my stuff.
I think it's Tyler. I've got another one near me.
You have the one with extra limbs.
Cool.
I have a skeletal. I have
Lit.
Satan. I have Satan.
Lit, my guys.
It's probably not too hard if you want to figure out what it is once on your turn.
I have.
Right now I'm not
I
doing it.
literally have Satan.
And for their
I'm just gonna
turns,
say Satan.
right? I might. Too many things to do. We have
This
how
one's
many
more-
zombies standing?
1,
That'd
2,
be
3,
five.
4, 5,
5.
6. No,
Okay.
6. No.
5.
They are all
Oh,
going to
right,
move
zombies,
as close
sorry.
as they can to the nearest person, and they have movement speed of 20.
Yeah, I only stepped into
I
20
added
feet
little
range
round
of that one.
horns to it. Michelle, we both have the same idea. I added little round horns.
Oh, you. I did more limbs.
That one had to dash,
These two are probably only there, aren't they?
and that one has to dash as well.
Okay, so these 3 are attacking.
What about this one? Oh, the zombies are the green ones,
I'm
aren't
doing
they?
zombies
Yeah.
first. I have a few things to keep track of,
No
so
problem.
I thought I would do it sequentially.
Fair enough.
And they're all going to make attacks. That was badly planned. Okay, so that's the. Ooh. Okay, it might be fine.
I'm gonna
Zombies are
die.
not really going to kill you.
Oh, I've got a big guy next to me.
One of the zombies goes for you. Who's that zombie is attacking? It does not hit you. I can tell you now that it will not hit you. It sort of tries to slam itself against you and you just move
Yeah.
and step out of the way and it works. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Then shielding or not?
Nope. Also, it would still hit if I shielded.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, okay.
So that attack goes through. You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
It's not too bad.
You get
And
bitten
I
and now you're a
don't
zombie.
think an 11 hits you.
Oh, no.
What about
Wait, there's advantage.
He does have advantage. That's a good point.
Does 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And you take.
This is bludgeoning, by the way.
Yeah, 7 bludgeoning damage, halved.
what
So
about
raging.
So
me?
3.
Because there's one.
There's one
Yeah.
next to you. I think that dashed. So it can't use this attack.
Is it one that dashed?
Now the
It's only a
skeletons. Are any of them in melee range?
If it moved, it would be melee range of me.
That one's down.
That one's down. All 3 of them are down.
Yeah.
Me,
Those
me, and
two.
me and Tyler.
This one is going to move out of melee range.
Devin scared him off.
And it is going to make a short
Pretty short bow. Yeah.
short bow attack. As is that one. At the same. You have 2 short bow attacks made at you.
Are they? Okay. Are they considered like the arrows considered small?
You can.
I'm pretty sure deflect missiles will work, yes.
Deflect missiles, bitch.
So I'm guessing that 13 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
And there's also 17.
17 does hit me.
Okay.
So can I use my reaction of deflect missiles? And are the for deflect missiles are the arrows small enough that I could make an attack with it?
Yeah.
I'm throwing it right
Tell
back.
me what you're doing.
Okay, so with deflect missiles, use reaction to catch or deflect range attack. Damage is reduced by 1d10 plus dex plus monk level. If it's small, you can make an attack with the thing you caught. And I'm throwing it right back at the motherfucker.
It does key
Okay.
point though. I think.
For the amount of damage that it did, or how much damage do you do?
I think I have to roll for
D10.
the,
Yes.
yeah, a d10.
If you took damage from the attack, then yeah.
What's your dex
roll
mod?
a d10.
My dex mod is +3.
So this is going to be +10.
What?
It's a D10 plus 3.
No, that's the damage. That's the
Ah.
damage. If I failed, so
Can you roll it?
yeah, so I'm rolling.
Reduced by 5.
Yeah,
So it takes no damage.
I take no damage from it.
I mean,
This is if it. Okay, this is what it says. So you have to do that to be catching it or deflecting it, because it's still a thing that's attacking you that would have hit. So I think you still got to do that, and then then you can then attack right back at
If
it with
the damage is reduced to 0.
yeah, and
do
it
you
is.
reduce the damage to 0?
I think it is. So that's
That depends
2.
how much damage is dealt by it.
So
Well,
2 plus my
yeah.
dex, so that's 3. That's 5,
much
and then my
damage would
monk
they do?
level is now 7.
It did 5 damage.
It's reduced to 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make an attack.
How much is what dice should I use for an arrow? Because
D20. You're rolling an attack.
oh yeah, sorry. What I meant is if I actually hit.
1d6.
Oh fuck. I can't do maths.
8 plus 6.
6. So that
14?
is 14.
You hit.
Okay, and then what dice should I use
D6.
for the arrow? D6.
Wait. 6.
6 plus what would I add to
3.
it? 3.
9.
So 9.
Knock down 9 damage on that
Yeah.
skeleton.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Now
Just-
it's the ones that have just joined the fight.
Just try to attack
Um,
Tepin.
Let's try
The
it.
big boys. The big boys.
Oh,
are
no.
going to kill you two.
Just fucking try it, bitch.
It's going to make a great axe attack at you. The one with equal set.
rounds. It's
Which
Satan.
probably completely misses.
What is it?
Like 4.
Redirect attack!
Actually, no, it's 8.
Redirect attack. I'm going to spend a key point for it to send it at this guy.
You need to spend another key point because I think for the sending
Deflect
the arrow
missiles
back.
as a reaction.
No, but
Throwing
to
it back as a
throwing
key
it back.
point, yeah.
Oh, fuck! Okay, so that's me on... I'm on 6. No, 7. 5 key points.
Okay,
I
so...
can't. 6, no. So the damage that it would have done is on this guy.
They've... Okay, I'm going to roll for them.
Many limbs.
Now we're finally seeing Tepin in a when he's surrounded is actually useful.
Very, very good. To be fair. I cannot.
Unlike
It's
Tyler.
completely different.
Tyler's like, hit me, and Tepin's like, no, please, no.
Tyler just gets hit loads. Doesn't actually affect him. You just stop them hitting you, and I just know you will.
Tepin just...
And then
Yeah, the
Yvonne
zombie
just
dies.
falls over.
What?
What?
The
You
zombie...
redirected the attack from the skeleton with the great axe, and the
You
zombie is
one-shotted the zombie.
cut in half.
Oh,
Tepin went, that could have been me.
horrifying.
You, meanwhile, take a multi-attack.
Oh, no. All of them have advantage.
All of them. That's not good. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Tyler's like, you shouldn't have done that.
What depends how much damage they do.
Wasn't they just one-shot?
So that's 1. Okay, so that's the first hit. Well, probably a hit. Given it's 23, so that will be a hit.
Baby.
Hi, Cloud doing that.
I don't know. Can you cloud rune that?
It's a reaction, my reaction.
Is it 30-foot range?
Yes.
Out of range.
Okay.
Oh, so. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, good.
Then you can't cloud through that.
Asking.
And you take 7 piercing damage halved because you're raging. 7 piercing damage halved.
3.
You know what? It's good that I couldn't.
And then it's going to, after trying to bite you, try and claw you with each one of its arms because it's 4 arms. And these are all at advantage.
Yep.
That will be another hit at 22.
Yep.
And you take...
If it gets up to a good number, maybe. Oh.
If you want to take damage, it's weird.
I know. But it's like enough damage, you know what I mean?
You take 8 slashing damage, so no down 4 damage.
Oh, getting closer. We're getting closer, boys.
What are you trying to get to?
15.
Why? Oh, yeah. You can clap him.
Yes.
No, that needs to be a single hit, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No! Oh.
And you take another hit, that's a hit, and the second one is 14, I don't think that hits. Or the fourth one.
14 doesn't hit.
Okay, so you take one more attack, which is... Nope, it's still the wrong dice. Another 4 slashing damage, and that's already half, by the way.
Well, okay.
And that's all of their turns. You have a turn, Yvonne.
Coolio.
Yvonne just kills them all immediately.
Wave of death. No. Granny, they're being really bothersome. Make them go away. That is Channel Divinity. What? I don't even remember what it's called. I never use it. It is the one that makes them run away. God, how the fuck did I not know that?
You need to figure out your level, because sometimes you pick up, depending on what your cleric level is, at a certain point, if they get turned, they automatically
No,
destroy.
I know it's not enough for that.
Okay.
So I need wisdom. Let's see, actually.
Wisdom
5,
saving
10,
throws
15,
from
20,
everything.
25,
They're all
30.
undead.
5, 10,
If that helps.
25. I'm gonna move 1 forwards. Yeah, so all of them except the fast skeleton need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I have other people roll for the zombies, please? To wisdom, they add -2.
Good. What a good ad.
I can do 2.
I'll do the one that's near me.
I've got
I
one
mean,
skeleton and 2
one.
scary.
I'll do
I
this
can
one
do
and this one.
these 4. I've
No.
got-
You do them.
Only zombies.
Only zombies.
Only the green ones. So there is only 4.
I'll do.
Michelle, you do them.
Might as well. So
1, 18, 9, and 9.
They all fail except for the 20.
Which is the 20?
Note a T on all the ones which are turned, including that skeleton.
I mean,
It doesn't make the one next to the 10.
Hmm?
No, it's not turned.
sure.
Bug.
And then I will roll for these slightly scarier monsters. There
What does that do?
Does
Well, you'll
10
see.
pass?
Nope.
This one over here by Tyler fails. The other one by Teppan succeeds.
Fuck.
One's turned. Definitely not.
Okay, so their next turn, or do they run now?
It has to be on their turn. But kind
I
of.
got them.
If you attack them, it will be broken up. They
I
break out,
don't
I
think that's true.
I'll go check. Tell them dead.
But it'd have to be the one by Teppan. Teppan isn't our biggest damage dealer.
Yeah, I don't think that is the case. Yeah, so Yvonne kind of searches in her dress pocket for a second and pulls out a little pendant. Your passive is too low and no one else is nearby. And then after speaking those words, this kind of vroom, this kind of black shadowy bubble emanates out from around Yvonne, and you see a bunch of the undead kind of freeze in place for a second and begin moving away from her.
Symbol on your thing and flee, flee the other way.
Puts it back in her pocket.
In the next turn.
Are we sure it's this place that we should be scared of, Yvonne?
Yes?
Okay.
Everything went from looking like it's going to kill you to terrified of your bomb.